Hello,
No
buddy.
one. Oh, hi, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah. First question: what do you have for dinner? You got drinks. Oh, I need to get a drink.
Well, I'm drinking soda water only.
I will get something to drink. Wow, we wait for people to come in.
Hey, guys, welcome to the live show. As you can see, Bobby has went to get some drinks. So if you are get some drinks, join us. Hang out for the next 2 hours, just chit chatting about cars and doing some Q&A. All right. So Lester's here, Eric's here. Just say hi on the chat so we can see you. Okay. And here's a big tip for you guys watching from different platforms like YouTube. Join us at facebook.com/Horizon. Why? You can see down there. It's all right down there. Why? Because you get to interact with more people over there, and we can reply to people's messages over there. Where YouTube, you don't really get to interact with other people on the chat as well, right? So just come by Facebook. Let's hang out over there. Let's see, Kevin, Muhammad, HB, Bobby, what you drinking?
My wife said she will make me a cocktail.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so ask away your questions. But Eric asked us what's for dinner. Dinner is Q&A. I made myself some roast chicken, some salad, some rice. What do you had for dinner, Bobby?
I had noodle.
Noodle.
I'm a China man. I eat noodle. You are
Hey,
European.
I watched your video. You went to Keeper, right? The Keeper, the car wash, right? Then I
Yeah.
used the technique. You step one leg forward and then you go like that, right?
Less
It
tired,
actually works,
right?
It works. Yeah, it actually works. I was like, oh, this it makes it so much easier. Normally I'll go on my knees, and then my knees will get dirty because it's all wet and there's dirt on the
Yeah.
floor from the brake dust, whatever, right? Then I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is revolution. It's like, we. I was like, oh.
So it's easier to clean the bottom part, right?
Yeah.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? They
And
patent the thing.
really, wow, cool, cool. Actually, it's
I
pretty
don't know
smart.
how it
It's pretty
works
smart.
lah. I mean, you watch the video, you learn, then you can apply already, right?
But maybe not for commercial use lah. But yeah. But anyways, I'm very happy actually. What happened last week was I was able to help my uncle secure a very nice Alphard for his business
Ooh.
trips and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a dealer down in Setia Alam. I think it's Kendall Moto, like their brothers, one of the brothers lah. Yeah.
Ah.
And then my dad managed to get his Santa Fe to replace his very high mileage Sorento. Okay. And then Chu Yang has helped me get the XC40, Volvo XC40 for my mom. And it was the initial one we wanted, is T5. So a lot of good things, because my mom doesn't have a car after we sold the Mondeo,
Ah.
So I'm just happy that I get to secure all of this, and the M2 Com should be out anytime lah. Yeah.
Walao eh. Santa Fe XC40 and then M2 Com coming. Woohoo.
Santa Fe is my dad one lah, yeah. But my M2 Com coming. Hey,
Oh.
Thana, hey. Wow, cut hair, bro.
Wow, so handsome, bro.
Bro.
Yo.
Oi.
Very handsome.
Oh, new haircut.
Style, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, way.
My wife hates me when I cut my hair.
Ah.
Why?
Why?
I look too young.
Imagine you shave off your mustache.
She said she won't touch me for a week. So yeah. That low.
And she hate that because maybe you're too handsome, more girls talk to you.
No lah.
Yeah.
Only so far, only guys talk to me when I go out. Wherever
My
I
wife
go out.
reminded me I need
All right,
a
let's
haircut.
look at some questions over here. All right.
Yeah. Again, those from YouTube. If you join us at Facebook, your questions people can read, can reply, can post pictures and all that. So it may be better for you. Okay.
Yeah. Join us at facebook.com/Horizon. And if you know a friend who's looking to buy cars or they have nothing much to do this evening and they are car lovers, ask them to join us this chat today. And we're probably the only car media company that hosts such impromptu live Q&A questions for your
Yeah.
cars.
Yep.
Yeah,
Someone,
you don't
someone came to me when we had the session in Bermuda, Bobby, and they said, guys, your Monday shows are actually podcast quality. He said because it's very real, own experiences. You share. You're not sponsored by anybody. So yeah. So I really appreciate those feedbacks, lah. So thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
You
guys.
should ask them.
I'm having fun too, lah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. then you should ask him. So will you pay to watch?
No, what he said was this is actually Alex Lee, like, no? He said sometimes I watch and I want to listen and do my other stuff. So like person listen to us and do other things and not really look at our face, lah. So yeah. Yeah, interesting.
Podcast. Okay, Tom, what was the question?
Let's start the podcast. YNP, a new base Cayenne CKD, obviously 600,000 below. Versus a used 2019 Cayenne S with 2.9, the same engine, the Audi RS4. So what would you guys think?
The new Cayenne is 3 liter.
Yes.
And he cannot buy a new 2.9, man? Is it a lot more expensive?
Malaysia don't CKD 2.9. They only CKD 3.0. I mean, you've driven the 2.0 in the Panamera as well, and the Cayenne.
Sorry?
So you know how it feels like. And Thana, we drove it that day in the
Yes, correct. Yeah. I mean, it's funny you mentioned this, because Mark Francis bought a 955 today.
Wow.
He bought a 955 the 4.2 V8, like, no? And then I was telling him, like, the 4.5 is it? 4.5.
Oh, 4.5.
The turbo, like, no? And I was telling him, how amazing is that no matter what Porsche you pick up, the sportiness is there, Like even like when you go on, you drive it. No, so I think discussion here is like, yeah, it's sportier, better engine, whatever. But mind you, I think the sportiness it's all there, like, and it's more of how whether you're new or new feeling, new car. That's probably I will go for. Porsche is one of those brands that even a base car is so brilliant, like, and it's new, lah. So new warranty, something different to think about.
Yeah, I will go for the new one with the even 3.0, because if you're driving an SUV, you don't need to squeeze every ounce of performance out of the car, and then the chassis is what you want, and the chassis is sorted already.
Absolutely.
I will go. I mean, come on now, you're driving an SUV, right? You don't. I mean, Thomas will still try to whack the SUV lah. But I think the 3.0 is good, but it's not great. But then again, if it's a daily commuter, I think it's good enough lah. I'll go for the new one. Yep. Bobby, what do you think? Thana, what happened to you?
Thana decided to change. He decided to change hairstyle.
No, I went to grab my charger because I need to charge. So
okay. So while you charge, Bobby, what which one you pick?
Of course, buying new is nice lah, right? And for me, lah, I first of all, I love the 2.9 engine, but also the fact that you're paying 600,000 for a 3-year-old SUV that somebody else has probably thrashed it, right? So is that little performance gain justify you buying a used one for more than 500,000 ringgit? I mean, if it's depreciated until like 300K, then okay, by all means, I'll take the used one. But if you're still paying more than 500,000, right? Put it this way, right? 600,000, right, is only 200,000 away from buying a brand new Aston Martin DBX in Langkawi.
Now, no? I mean, it's a supercar range pricing, like put this way, like, So
Yeah,
at that range, I want the whole ability to go and take a new car, like something about new car, like you must say, like I mean, not all can afford, but if I could afford and I'm in that range, I'm a cheapskate, like I want a new car, like,
However, do know this. This is something that applies to everybody, whether you're buying a new car or you're buying a new house. There's a reason why you're given a warranty, right? Because there's no such thing as perfection, So when you buy a new car, there's bound to be a chance whereby there's something misaligned on your car or something that they missed out when it came out from the factory. Or when you buy a house, there is some defects here and there. That's why there's a warranty. The thing is, when you buy a new car and you spot a defect versus you bought a used car, you have a problem. The stress level that most people would have with the new car is way higher. They get more stressed up. They feel cheated. They feel like they don't want this car, they want another one, Why that person paid the same amount, he's got no problem, mine has the problem, So a lot of people don't know how to handle this stress. I give you guys an example. When I got my second X90, which was a brand new car, there is actually a cut on the dashboard, a small cut on the soft touch material of the dashboard. I spotted it when I collect the car. Yes, it's supposed to be perfect. Yes, I have the right to claim a new dashboard, but I don't want to let that overcome the sensation of joy collecting a new car. I just told myself, I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut that few months down the road myself. And if you think like that, right, then you don't have that stress anymore. So I hope everybody who buys a new car from car makers or collect a new house from developers, right, you have to have this mindset whereby if I spot a problem, I'll fix it. I have a warranty. What's the worry, right?
It's funny you mentioned this, Bobby, because today I took a key for a property I collected today. Today I was there. And I collected, and then the induction cooker got a scratch. I'm like, I said, can I claim? I said, I can claim lah. I was thinking, bloody hell, it's like, the cooker will scratch my overuse, right? Like I was thinking, when I use it, I also will scratch it, right?
Exactly. Wait, it's a fully furnished unit. It's a fully furnished unit.
Semi-finished, like I got all the kitchen stuff for that, So so I was like, how petty people can become, And you think about it, like, no lah, she focus on the bigger things, like, But mind you, this is a Porsche talking about. Porsche will come with certain level of quality, and to me the best thing of buying a new car isn't so much that it's new. No, it's not. To me, it's more like someone you know from day one. Get to know them. I got to know the quirks of the car, the features, what happened, the sound, the engine from you, So that growing old together experience is priceless, When you buy a used car, you're always like, hey, wait, and then you go to the club, hey, your car got the sound or not? Hey, your car, when you press this, got this or not? So you always get this thing about your car. I know all these car guys, they're like, hey, your car, when I drive, got the kick, sound or not? You began this whole journey, you say. And that's where buying a new car, you from young, like, I know my car, That's beautiful. New car. Can't wait.
Hope we help you, INP. Okay, let's speed up a little bit. Okay,
let's go.
This one I'm just gonna skip. Even if we say we heard is coming, it may not be coming, right? So we don't answer this kind of question. Sorry. But I'll give you a straight example. If you're a car maker that you have ties with a foreign car maker, and now you have this model doing well, now you have this model doing well, are you just gonna sit there and not do anything? Of course, you look at possibilities of having another model in, right? I'm sure all these discussions are there. All right? Okay. Thomas.
One SUV, one MPV.
Yeah. I mean, we covered this a lot. I think that
everybody will be comparing it like that.
I'll take the Kia.
Okay.
I can daily the CX-8. I can daily the CX-8. I can daily the CX-8. I can't daily the Kia Carnival, but I love the Kia Carnival. So I love the Kia Carnival as a second MPV to go around. Whatever, it's fantastic. It's the best value for money. But the CX-8 I can daily every day. That's the way to put it.
Thomas, you were saying just now. I the last part I didn't hear when Thana.
Oh, I mean the Kia Carnival is just it's good but it's damn big
Big.
It's just damn big Oh, but I think CX-8 is more lifestyle You know, like you can drive, you can and you know there's something about the SUV is nicer than driving an MPV. You know.
Yeah. So, like I mentioned in my review of the CX-8, I myself, for this money, I will pick a Kia Carnival. But that's also because it's not my one and only car. If it's going to be your one and only car, like what Thana said, the CX-8 is more enjoyable to drive merely because it has the footprint of a sedan. So you still can selit, belok, you know. The Carnival, you are handling it all the time. Even though it handles really well, it is larger than XC90, larger than BMW X7. It's basically larger than almost every SUV out there. Provided you met a Cadillac Escalade. If not, there's nothing as big as this car out there. It's just huge. Yeah, it's huge. But I love it.
Some car parks can fit the Carnival.
Sorry?
Some car parks
possible.
You can't fit.
It's too long.
That's how big it is.
Oh, is that tall?
Like some car parks are like you reverse in. It's like a half a foot. It just cuts out So yeah, it's really long.
Yeah. It's crazy long. It's just crazy long. Don't drive your Kia Carnival into Pertama Complex. Yeah.
Sungai Wang Plaza. Jangan.
Sungai Wang, same thing. All the old malls, you're done for it. Yeah. Okay, come. Lai. What other questions?
My brother
My brother with
40K on 40 car narrowed down to 2011 Polo GTI twin charge. So I think that's the okay, I know which one. Okay, the DSG one. Yeah. Mark 6 TSI. I think that the Polo GTI will be more fun now. Yeah.
The Polo that year is the manual, right?
No, this DSG. Twin charge.
211 is the one that proven.
DSG. This is DSG. Twin charge is DSG.
Yeah, this one, DSG one. Yeah.
Twin charge is DSG.
Is the one before this. Joseph is the 9N5, 9N3, something like that.
2011 cannot get loan anymore. He can't get loan anymore.
Can't get loan 2011 now. Yeah.
Cannot. No more. So Erman, your brother can consider also about 40,000 a Clio GT. All right. Exceptional handling, dual clutch transmission, but it's one of the slowest dual clutch transmissions out there. But you can switch, you can change the gears yourself. So, and Renaults are pretty reliable. Okay, Renaults are actually pretty reliable. And if you ask every Renault owner, right, Renault's after sales service is actually very, very good. Maybe because they don't have that many customers to serve lah.
Compared to Peugeot, Renault is so much more reliable. Yeah.
Really?
Their reliability records are way
Peugeot
better.
exists to make Renault nice. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. Peugeot guys.
Nice. If you go to France, right?
Yeah.
It's the same like you go Japan. You go Japan, you see Toyota. Your ratio of seeing Toyota and Honda is incomparable. You barely can. I mean, it's not like here 50-50. No such thing. It's like overwhelmingly Toyota one. Same thing. You go to France, right? Overwhelmingly Renault is Renault. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Renault and Citroën.
You're right, Bobby. You're right. I saw more Renault and all the weird models I have seen from Malaysia. I saw Renault so then. But one thing in France is every car in France has a ding in the corner. Because when you park the car, they push the car to move the car out. So I was like, oh my God.
Thomas will be in depression if he stays in France. Because in France, right, people use their bumpers. There is no such thing as immaculate PPF your head. I think French will be like PPF your head. Because the way they park, they literally push your car to park inside the spot. No such thing as what I think Singaporeans will freak out also, because Singaporeans have this belief that your car touched my car, I'm entitled something from you. You know?
Yeah.
In France, cannot. People use their bumpers. Every car is scratched up. It's crazy. It's crazy.
They drive like mad in Paris as well. So man.
I absolutely love
appliance. They use it, then they throw it away. Done.
You know what? After I drove from UK to France, and then something I understood. I'm so stupid. I should rent the car in France, because in UK you rent they see the car, when it's scratched they charge you. Every little thing you get charged for, in UK. But in France, the car already like that. So anybody going to UK, Europe, please rent in Europe lah. Go to France.
Oh, that's a good
French
advice.
car.
Yeah.
That's a good advice.
This year, good. I think the Clio GT is a really good buy. I think more fun than any of these two cars.
Yeah,
I agree.
Better interior.
Yeah. Okay.
Better interior, isn't it?
Sorry?
That's a what? Sorry,
better interior. Better interior?
Oh, yeah. Interior, I think okay lah.
Interior Renault cannot beat Volkswagen lah. Sorry lah.
Really?
Volkswagen more solid.
Nice.
Renault is very plastic. Very plastic.
It's economy car lah. Economy. It's an EconoBox.
Yeah.
But it's very quirky, I guess. Like, very different, very unique.
Yes.
Feel and look to it. And I think that's what the uniqueness about it is. Like, it's unique.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the next question. Why the 428 GC is much more expensive than the 328i GT?
Because the 428i is a sports model. That's the first thing. Second thing is, when they launched that time, right, their pricing positioning is already very different. The 4 Series is like 400, I don't know, 450,000 or
450 plus thousand.
Yeah. And then the 328 GT is like 300-ish. And the thing is this, people who buy 4 Series, how do I put this? First of all, it's a sports model. Secondly, it's more sought after. People want this car more because it's more stylish, more handsome and all that. And I suspect people who buy 328 GT may not be their first BMW. They are like older crowd. Maybe when they buy the car, they've already put like 150,000 cash, and then the rest 180,000 they take a loan. Whereas 4 Series buyers are those that squeeze their balls until they manage to get the loan for the 4 Series. And then they pay a 10% down payment, and they pay it off with a longer period of time, because these are probably younger people. They just want to squeeze the best to reach there, But the fact that it's also much rarer, the 428 is way rarer than the GT. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay.
It's also a wider stance, and the width of the tires and the length tires are different compared to the 3 Series. So
sports model always has a better resale value than a practical model. Put it that way.
Because GT is not a sports model. It is increase the practicality. Yeah.
Yeah, you can think of the tools, the difference between the two, right? It's like one is a Sirocco, another is a Golf Plus.
Okay.
It's like
Golf
Golf
Plus
Plus.
golf. No.
The taller Golf, like the B class one.
Golf.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one resale value like crap.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I follow the analogy, but
Oh,
but yeah.
so
The
ugly,
more
what the
practical
heck,
Golf,
man?
you know. Yeah,
So
it's the more
ugly.
practical.
But
Well,
the GT is nice lah, Bobby. The
I
GT is
know,
nice
but
lah.
what I say is that in terms of
Yeah, I know.
positioning in the series lineup, right?
Yeah.
Its
Yeah.
job is like a Golf Plus, you know. Yeah, I'm a 3 Series, but I'm larger, taller, bigger. Yeah.
Sports van and PV. Okay, quick
Okay.
one, Hisan. Just I think we can just straight away fire this. Which one would you pick? Or advice for Yuzuru? I will
Of
go.
course, G30
I will go
lah.
for the,
No
I'm sure you
question,
can
man.
hunt around for lower mileage G30 lah, right? But
Impossible the G20 had a higher mileage than the F10 lah.
it's possible, you know. But I'm sure you can find. I think Yuzuru, you had to hunt a little bit more, look around for more. I'm sure you can find a G30 with lower mileage. But I'll definitely get a G30 lah. Yeah.
I think mileage is something, you know, even though it's low now, the moment you start using it, it's going to pile up anyway. That's the first thing. Second thing, do you trust the mileage on that F10, right? Because people who buy these cars, right, they do use them. Moreover, if it's a F10, right, it's at least 6 years old. The newest F10 is at least 6 years old.
Yep.
So even if it's rarely driven, doesn't mean inside everything's still very new one, you know, because components will age.
Yep.
Will age,
just the
oil
engine,
will age.
just the engine
So
itself.
the G30, the G30 is a much more complete F10. Even though in my eyes it's not as handsome as the F10, but it's quieter, it's better built, technology, everything. I mean, don't look at the mileage, look at the maintenance of the car. Okay.
Yep.
Like.
Change to a C43 next year. You know, they have this mild hybrid C43 with a 2-liter engine, and then all go for the facelifted G20 M430 inline-6, M430 or M340. M340. I think he's trying to.
M340
Yeah. M340. Yeah.
Simple answer, right?
More cylinder better, or
Yeah, easy, yeah.
Yeah.
More cylinder better, or
But I mean, I do understand. You know, one car is newer. Mercedes has all the, you know. Oh my God! Look at that face. Anyway.
Well, I think M340i. I like the driving better. I don't know how the C43 drives.
Yeah.
But if it's anything like the predecessor, it looks a bit like a Giulia Quadrifoglio behind.
Yeah, a bit.
A bit of the.
But you know, guys, this mild hybrid thing is gonna come to every single car, and and given that Mercedes is able to pair a 4-cylinder with this, right? I'm sure the battery in this will be larger. You get, and then you get seamless start-stop, absolutely seamless start-stop. And what I experienced in newer cars, right? The way the car makers have gotten a lot better in terms of integrating the electric power whenever they want to come in. But of course, I'm saying all this based on what I experienced. I haven't driven the C43. Some people may like that, but you want a sports model, I think stick to old school CDR.
Bobby, this would be similar like the E53 we drove, isn't it? The E53 EMG with the hybrid.
Very
you know,
nice,
and
right?
I thought that was fantastic. You know, so I didn't mind it was a hybrid. It was sounded beautiful, brilliant. It drove very well.
Yeah.
Hugged the road.
Yes.
Power
and the start-stop is seamless. The assistance from the motor on the get-go is just so nice. Again, I think Thana will want to say this. They are great when they work.
Mine doesn't work yet.
Yeah, they
It's
are
been 3
always
months.
great when they
Hasn't
work.
worked yet.
Right?
So
And the only
so, I only wished on the EV53 they removed the word hybrid or charging meter, because that reminded me it's a hybrid. Other than that, I didn't know it was hybrid. It just drove very well.
yeah. Okay. Okay, come. The next one. Non-sport variant. Swift Gen 1 versus Swift Gen 2. Gen 2 is really the price difference. Okay. Are we highlighting? Okay, come. Okay, this one. 15K. Gen 1 should be around 20K, right? Gen 2 should be 30 something now. Funny, Suzuki Swift, the use value is bad. It's bad.
Wow.
They go down. Yeah. I mean, buy the one. Both are good cars. Just buy the one that fits your budget, Okay, both are low maintenance. Both are easy to run, easy to fix. Great to drive. So just buy the one that fits your budget. All right, both are great. Come. Wow, a lot of questions.
Yes.
Come, let's speed up.
Everyone, Brendan is currently driving a F30 320i, right, with the B58 engine, means the facelift one. So he wants to change in 2 years' time. So what should he aim for in 2 years' time? It's good. We talk about aiming aspiration, So
Yeah.
M4, M2, or GLA 45. Actually, don't want GLA 45.
Is he talking about the new GLA 45? Should be, right?
I don't. The new GLA 45 which Malaysia already, man?
Not yet,
Yeah,
lah.
but okay, in
Is
2 years'
it
time,
3 years?
in 2 years' time, yeah.
Hmm.
I cannot stand the form factor of the new GLA. I cannot
Yeah,
tahan
me
the
too.
new GLA. Looks like I don't know how to say. It's like so weird, bro.
Hmm.
Cannot tahan. Why got another Thana here?
I don't know, like to me it's not really enough of aspiration for the 45. M2, M4, I think there's something for you to aim for.
Hmm.
Like you are from an F30 sedan guy. I see you in a M4 lah, bigger.
M4 convertible,
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yo.
right? Something different.
Yeah.
If you buy your M4, right? Yes, your psychologically you upgraded to an M4, but you look back at your dashboard, right? It's exactly the same dashboard. And 3 months down the road, 3 months down the road, when you are in a traffic jam, right? Suddenly you drive slowly, like you got used to the power already. You're driving slowly. Suddenly you'll be thinking that am I in the same car? But if you buy a convertible, you get to do something different. All right.
Yes.
I like I think the worst thing about modern cars is they get so good at what they do, they become so quiet and refined, you lose sense of speed. So a convertible makes it equal playing field. So yeah, convertible, bro.
The M4 convertible. Oh, I like this one. I love it. Oh, I love it. Nice.
Very nice.
Oh, nice. Nice.
This is a great choice.
Yep.
I mean, come on, like for 300K, right?
Yeah.
This is a good option to choose away from the Boxster, actually, the usual Boxster choice.
Yes. I will go for this. Like I said, I don't see myself in the Boxster because I'm so big size. I can't see myself in a tiny car. Yeah. Anyway.
So,
We can see you in a 911 convertible, Bobby.
Oh my god, that would be so cool. Oh well. The day we visit all the big house, the whole mind is like, what if it's an A6 and not an RS6? What if, then what if I didn't buy 2 condos? What if?
What if, as in, you can buy something else? Is it buy another house, or is that what if?
Yeah lah. It's like, I mean, which wife doesn't like a giant,
It's funny.
you know,
It's funny because we were there. My wife was there, and so Cash wasn't there. So I was there, and she was like, how nice if we downsize her, and no need to keep such a big house, and and we say this is nice, but yeah, it's nice when it's small enough. Lot to maintain, lot to keep upkeep, lot of things to do, whatever. So
yeah.
I think that human nature is that you are never happy what you have. Like I
You
see
want
you in
to
a corner,
try
like, wow,
something you've never tried. Yeah.
exactly. That's what it is. It's about something different, So nothing much.
Okay, come next question. Oh, I want to answer this. Okay, Ron doesn't carry more energy. They
No.
carry the same amount of energy. All right.
Yes.
This is proven. They carry the same amount of energy. Ron is either an insurance. You want to prevent accidental combustion of your fuel, without the permission of your spark plug. But certain engines are high compression.
Yeah.
They require higher RON. Doesn't mean the fuel is more condensed and packed with energy. No, it's not like that. It's just that those engine compress way more, and in case during the compression the fuel combusts. So basically in a way, higher RON is a retardant.
Yeah.
It helps to prevent combustion. So you only want the combustion when your spark plug fires. So if your car is rated RON 95, right, there's really no reason to go for higher RON, provided somehow you tune your car, or you are racing, or your engine is very, very dirty. Let's say this is your piston. This is the top of your piston. Your combustion chamber is very, very dirty. You have a lot of carbon. Carbon is the number one enemy of engines, not high RON or low RON or whatever. Carbon buildup means, when you burn things, you get carbon. So your piston, initially the profile is like this. But when you have carbon, it builds up on top. It takes up space. In a way, if you have a thick layer of carbon on your piston, right, your compression is higher because your piston goes up, and this thing pushes it up. So maybe if your engine is very dirty and you are experiencing knocking, having a higher RON would prevent that. All right. So RON is actually a retardant. It's to prevent the fuel from combusting.
To give people an insight, like I was told by an engineer, the fuel that comes to us to use in Malaysia comes from a pipeline. It's a Ranjung. It's the same pipeline. It goes to a refinery. Then it goes there, the guy, like a chef, they get all the blend. They'll see, okay, how much is it? They test and see, and they'll blend the oil, put the additive to give the fuel. So as Bobby said, the fuel is the same fuel, same amount of energy, but they put the additive, the blend, which costs money in R&D, to give you your RON, and certain cars, I know, like Top Gear UK tested, even the cars on like a VW Golf GTI can go 95. When they tested on 97, it automatically uses more power, but it's not as much as when you tune the car for more power. Other cars, no difference, zero.
It's not that it's not the fuel carry more power.
Yeah.
All right. It's that yes, your car. Let's say your car is 97, rated 97. You can pump RON 95 because your car will detect, and then it will change the way it fire to adjust to that. Okay. But when you allow it to fully use, to delay, you allow it to fully, because the more you delay, the higher the compression, the more power, the more push you have. Instead of your piston coming up here and then you fire, then you get less, right? It's just like you punch a person with a fully retracted hand versus you punch a person with a half retracted hand. Okay, you're gonna get more power from a fully retracted hand. So that's how it is. As for V power racing is actually rated RON 98. The rating of this field is RON 98. But why V power racing is so expensive is because it has a lot of additive in there that attacks carbon buildup. All right, its main purpose is to make sure your engine is free from carbon. So V power racing is able to clean your carbon buildup way better than whatever RON 100 fuel or whatever we have, because they put in all these expensive things, because carbon is actually the number one enemy of engine, not your type of fuel or whatever. Okay. But look at this. The carbon that is on top of the valve, right? So this is a port injection engine, all right? If your fuel go past the valve, it's able to clean the valve, the top of the valve. But most modern engines with a direct injection, which means the injection of your fuel is inside the combustion chamber, then it won't be able to clean any carbon on top of the valve. Of course, some car makers now they change to dual injection. Yes, they have a direct injection and port injection. Main purpose is to help clean the top part of the valve. All right. So you can just Google these things. You can study them. But the notion that pumping RON 100 means your fuel carries more energy is wrong. Okay.
I also find that example say like fuel efficiency. I get twice the amount of range when I pump 97 post 95. I'm like, come on, like serious.
Placebo effect.
Placebo effect.
Yeah. It's just like those people who buy the cut Jimat Minyak, right? I guarantee the first week, right, his car will be more fuel efficient because he keep observing his fuel tank. He tries to drive leniently because he don't want his friends to laugh at him for buying this car. So he would drive leniently, and then he would tell people that, hey, really, betul, really Jimat, because you are behaving differently. All right?
It doesn't work, huh? We're not advertising here.
It's the dumbest thing ever. You see, you look at this card, right? Then you know why our politician is able to convince Malaysians, right? Because Malaysians are just dumb, all right.
Oh,
anyway.
the best, Bobby, is I got one. My friend said, "Hey, you know what? I pump on fuel to go to JB. Pays much. But JB I come here, it's much. The fuel difference is different." I say, well, the thing is like, and Thomas will know. Thomas, KL to JB and JB to KL, the fuel efficiency is different, correct?
What's that? The fuel?
The fuel efficiency, KL to JB and JB to KL is different. Do you agree?
I don't know whether that's a scientific question or not.
Because the way the roads are designed, such a way that because Penang is more uphill and stuff, that certain direction of the road will be more efficient than the other way going, So
yeah, of course, you there's wind, there's a lot of things, humidity, there's just too much variables.
Too much,
yeah. So I mean, just now that picture with a guy standing there, right? You can Photoshop his hand holding a roti canai, and then on the fuel tank a roti canai, and then you change the text. Oh, lepas saya letak roti canai ni dekat fuel tank saya kan, lebih jimat minyak. People will still trust her, I tell you. Anyway.
Okay. Next one. This question about PS4 baby, tires. I don't know about you guys I only got like 15,000 permit Honestly, I 15,000 kilometers. My car tires are like enough is enough. I just change because 14. How else?
14 14.
15 for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how to answer. I don't know how to answer this kind of question.
For me on my Audi because of high torque and stuff, I got I got like 15, and then I said like I can like change lah, but there was still thread left, but I changed it anyway lah. So I think it's very dependent on the car's weight, how heavy the car, power, very
How you
dependent.
drive,
Exactly.
Yeah,
how you drive it, how do you
how you
bully
drive
the
it,
tire?
exactly, hooligan, whether you took it every weekend or not, you know. But
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Thana,
yeah, yeah,
I recently went to do my tire rotation, my tire, I do my alignment, everything lah. And I found out that my PS4S on my Spider has around 60 to 65% left. You know, even though I trash it, I whack so hard. I
yeah.
told Jeff, you know, hey bro, change new tire lah. Hey, he said, bro, don't need to change. Then I go and see myself, hey, okay. Oh.
What's your mileage like?
I drive 23,000, 25,000 kilometers already. Yeah.
Serious? Wow.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah.
But I
So
think
this is what.
Tom
But
Y
for,
very
but I
100%.
must say, 4S is a whole lot better than 4. You know, the PS4 and the PS4S. I find the PS4S to be great. PS4 doesn't last as long. That's also true. I got friends who have on the same car we tested. The PS4S very good.
But Tom Y, I just want to highlight something important. I think that people always look away when look at tires, is that Michelin's, they perform very similar from the beginning to the end of its life. Means the whole track very similar, not much difference
Yes.
in its behavior, which is what I really appreciate about Michelin's. So it's no longer about how long it lasts, the lifespan. Is that it keeps its character as the most of many of the tires I use. Like Bridgestones, after 3,000 km, it's like, what the hell, man? It's like, oh, you know, you know.
But it depends
So,
lah. Depends what grade also lah. You know, eco tires and stuff like. You know,
So I love Michelin's. All my cars I put Michelin's. I except my Mini, because my Mini is so the tires only can fit Yokohama's only. Yeah, I love Michelin's. Yeah.
Yeah. I got love hate lah.
To me,
Okay,
to me,
let's see
it's,
over here.
it's too much variable lah. Tires.
Yeah, too much.
variable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banker, the badge also plays a role because it makes customers have option of getting my uncle's C200 W205. Bro.
Oi, don't like that.
No, I'm serious. Why? Up to 150K. Okay, the pre-facelift C200 is the 7 G-tronic gearbox, right?
Yes.
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 But not everybody
But that's-
will crash the cars.
You have so many choice.
I think he wants the badge lah, right?
BMW also.
I mean,
okay,
since it's your uncle, right? Why is he selling you at market price? Can you lowball your uncle like 120? Then, wow, you are a great uncle. Wow. Next time you
Tell
go,
uncle
I take care
lah.
of you.
Uncle
Yeah.
sell in used car also same price ma. Give me used
Yeah,
car
lor.
price lah.
Yeah, lor.
Fair enough.
I think it's perfectly okay lah. I mean, if you like a Mercedes, you like how it looks, you know, it's just for you to. Oh, your uncle. Oh no lah. Okay, 2013.
Okay, any other suggestions?
Thomas,
Uh,
ask you a question.
Do you recommend going for the Merc?
Thomas, ask you a question. So,
Uh,
another part talks about the role, the badge, what it plays. Now, assuming you have two guys coming to see you for a meeting. One guy comes in a BM, one guy comes in a Mercedes. Which one do you think is more dependable in your mind for a brand? Like, oh, this guy, a banker.
Sorry, I don't look at the car at all. If I want to do
Really,
business, I look at the character lah, bro. Sorry
assume you're the best. I know you're not. You're a nice guy. Assume you are the typical public.
Okay, I gave Mark Jonathan my suggestion. Chiang can click the link and show everybody.
Whew.
Okay, I mean, to be a banker, you have to be trustworthy, right? Trustworthy means you are a reliable person, right?
Reliable.
You will turn up at the meeting. Yeah, and then your customer, if you ferry your customer, will be in absolute comfort.
Oh,
Right?
yo.
Hey, this is larger than E class,
Yes.
Yes.
right? And it's more luxurious than a C class. It's quieter, better built, comfort, and
Yep.
most of all, reliable. And it just
Okay, Thana, you asked me, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Which one? If this guy shows up in Lexus, steady,
Yes.
right? You want to
Start,
say
start,
batch,
start.
right? Okay,
Yes.
Lexus driver, steady, his
That
priorities
is
are
right.
right,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
exactly. Absolutely. And stop saying there is something to the badge. People see the badge, reliability. There's something about it. BMW has a more of a racer, like young spirited driver feel to it.
Bro,
But yeah,
but
I
I've been
understand,
served by,
Jonathan, why you're going for the role of the badge. I understand your option, but yeah, Lexus, man, so nice.
I've been
Yeah.
treated by someone wanted to sell me insurance last time.
Uh,
This person drove an Audi and he treat me like crap. Okay, and I end up buying insurance from a friend of mine who drives a Proton Exora, who gave
Mm.
me super good service. Right?
yeah,
So I don't care about the badge lah. If you're a prick, you're a prick. I'm sorry lah. The guy drives an
yeah, yeah,
Audi
yeah,
kid.
yeah, yeah. I
It's
totally
really a
agree.
prick.
But it's
Like he's
also
bullying me
about
to buy more insurance, all this kind of
no, but it's
nonsense.
also about when you drive a car. And I think you've been there, Thomas. You see clients, you carry the badge with you. You carry the whole and confident badge with you when you go to the clients. Not everybody is confident, you see. So the badge is for the customer, but also for him to go and like, okay, I carry the badge,
Okay lah,
So
yeah.
confidence, ma.
Okay lah.
Go ahead.
So okay or not,
Lexus
my
don't have the
suggestion,
same kind of
okay, right?
power like Mercedes lah. I
Yeah, very,
agree
very
lah.
good, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Talking about your idea, Bobby. So Sean, 2 weeks back, you told him to buy a Panamera. He submitted his loan of accommodation and it's waiting for his Panamera. Awesome news, man. Congrats.
Congratulations.
I love doing
Congratulations.
this. Nice.
Yeah. Come join us for drives.
Forced to sell fire even though I hate it. Fire 2.0.
Why you want to buy a 3.5?
With pilot seats.
But 3.5 has enough power lah.
Yeah.
300 horses.
Yeah, you get wheel spin all the time. 3.5 and a front wheel drive. Freaking wheel spin all the time.
But Gary, your car won't depreciate much lah. It's I mean 120, you drive 5 years, you sell what 80 or 90. Like, yeah, go for it, bro.
Okay lah, 120K, bro.
Yeah.
lah. To me, they look the same as the 2022 one. They look, to me, they look the same. They are the same thing. Yeah. What these are refrigerators?
It will look like the price will look like this, no? After 4-5 years, will look like this, no? The price. Yeah.
70K only.
Bobby.
Yo, it's a trap. I refuse to go into Alphard Velfire. The moment I go into Alphard Velfire, right, my family will not allow any change. There's just no replacement. Impossible to. You can't get out of the Velfire trap. The Velfire.
It's so, I don't know, I feel so unsafe in the car, bro. I mean, sometimes I order Grab, right? And then I get into a Velfire. I'm like, I don't like the feeling, although it's very spacious. Creeping in the traffic, okay lah, but it's not going the highway, right? It's like, then they see the bugger go on the highway, ooh, 120, 130, I'm like, hey, bro, chill.
Bobby, you know how Thomas Flex is, I get into a Grab, Alpha come pick me up.
I mean, I also take Grab Premium these days because I just cannot. I cannot. I mean, if it's far enough lah, like traffic jam time, 4:30, 5 o'clock. You ask me to go PJ and all that, right? From my area, I would take Grab Premium lah. I mean, I cannot.
My favorite Grab Premium car is a Camry. I love sitting behind the Camry. This Grab Premium, right? Bugger give me 3 series. I say, hey, wait, 3 series, wait.
Cancel.
A Camry, I don't care which Camry. All Camrys are happy with Camry. I love Camrys. Yeah.
I hate it when I go into a bazaar. It's so uncomfortable. I rather be in a Saga, Saga is more
Yeah.
comfortable than Beza, even though Beza has more
That's a
room.
good car for crap though.
It-
Anyways,
it-
welcome Con, our brother Con.
Hi, 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 hi.
Oh, brother
Con.
Con.
Yo, yo, yo.
So
Oh,
how
I
many
see.
M5 have you seen, Con, in the last week?
I have not had time to see any M5s, but I will be
Man.
making time for it soon.
Okay,
I've got
please
something
call
to
us.
follow. Yeah. What?
Please invite us. We will
Of course,
come.
of course.
We will be there to test drive with you. And if
Jom.
you don't dare to go sideways, Thomas will take you sideways a little bit.
Ah. So I won't take the car sideways until it's in my name lah.
Okay.
That should be the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Audi A4 Quattro B9.
I'll go
Mark-
B9. I'll go B9. B9 reliability is very good. All right, there are no issues with B9, and they are reliable and they are fast and they handle a lot better than the B8. So I'll go B9.
And you're considering Mark 8 1.4 versus B9 Quattro, right? You are getting not only extra power, you're getting extra driven wheels. It's all around a win-win selection.
All right.
Hmm.
Come. What's next? I just want to answer this one very quickly. Yes, they work. Octane boosters work. Basically,
Yep.
like we mentioned just now, the higher the RON is actually a form of retardant. Okay, so you pour this in, and then it retards your fuel, so you can. And there's another thing. This RON thing, right? It's not an absolute figure. All right. Let's say you pump RON 97, and if you have a machine that is super good in calculating RON, okay, there are variations on. There is variation. Don't be surprised if your super accurate machine, you pump RON 100 and then you measure, shit, it's only 99. I'm cheated.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
It's
So-
not an absolute thing.
I'll do a plug here. So I'm selling octane boosters. If you want, just come and hook me up on FB page, and then I'll get your booster for you. And you're right, Bobby. They actually did a test on your fuel pump. Different stations have got different RON. Although the same RON is there, so it's just what you get, like. So
Yeah. It's not an absolute figure. So easy to calculate.
Yeah.
All right. What's that?
All right.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, I mean,
Excellent.
there you go. That's the one X1R, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Wait, this guy asking a question over here. Okay, currently, for his getting his first car, congratulations.
Wow.
Looking at a DS5 of V40.
Wow,
Last
I
resort
love this
Clio
guy's
RS
sense of adventure, man.
Yeah. Okay, guys, because four of us, right, we try to not talk when another person is talking. It mumbles up the thing. So, even I cannot hear clearly. So if someone listen back to our podcast, they may not be able to hear clearly. Okay. What Thomas, you were saying?
Oh no, just saying. This guy is he's
Okay.
buying his new car. Congratulations. Yeah.
All right.
Did I cut off something? Did I cut off
Because
something?
that time you were talking and then Con was also talking. So let's take turn.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So open to any suggestions.
Who's gonna give suggestion quickly? One each. I don't know. Come. Con.
F30
like-
is the safest choice of these four, I would say that. So,
As a first car, I'll buy a car that 95% of all mechanics can repair, and that car will be a F30 non-hybrid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Non-hybrid F30. That's
Yeah.
it. Every mechanic
emphasis.
can fix that.
Thomas.
Just saying.
I
Thomas.
think look, it depends. I think the only two cars I'm looking at is the Clio RS and the F30. If you want an all-rounder, safe choice, can do toge, can travel, can go Penang, F30 is really you can't go wrong with that. You can have everything. The Clio RS will lean more towards fun, and it depends on how much you're able to take the small size, the tough suspension. So I think there's only two. One is a hardcore driver car, more hardcore driver. The other one is more all-rounder.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend the DS5 or the V40 unless you just really love it. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So me too. I can almost guarantee in the long run the F30 will be the cheapest or cheapest and easiest to take care. All right, parts are aplenty. They're not expensive, and I'm very sure the DS5 and V40 very difficult to find stuffs or order stuffs. Clio actually as well. So yeah, just go with the F30 lah. Easier to run. Okay. So the premium brand is the cheaper one to maintain.
Wow, 65 can get 320i.
Why not?
All right. Okay, so let's move on. So I think we all give ours already. Over here, I saw Mustang, so I want to click this. Mustang 86 or Supra, which is more comfortable, not looking for crazy speed and handling, but yet turns head at the same time. Ayo, it's Mustang lah, right?
Yeah, actually Mustang quite comfortable. 86 also comfortable in a way. Supra is definitely not comfortable.
Yep.
Okay. Supra is not comfortable at all. So turns heads.
86 and Supra will turn heads, but mostly boys' heads only. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife hates the Mustang.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, she hates it.
Why?
Lala, something.
Oh.
The
The
MLM
image.
connotations.
Oh yes. Same with the GTR. She sees GTR. She grouped A45, the first gen.
Yeah.
86 and no, not 86. Mustang and Nissan GTR. She grouped them together. It's like all the
it's funny, Bobby, yeah, because my wife isn't a car person, you know. Cass obviously is really a car person, you know. And for her, the Mustangs are very nice and sporty looking because there's no thing about MLM. But when I want to get a BM many years ago, she said, "No, you're not going to get BMW." I said, "Why?" BMW is like gangster. So many years ago, I could not get a BMW because why? It's a gangster car, you know. So there you go.
How is it gangster? How is it?
No, it's like a BMW owner is like, I'm all there. I'm a driver's man. I come there. I teach you. I cut. You know, no single light. No, so that so to a non-car person, they see a BM like, oh, this guy sure cut me. They see a Mini, oh, pass by, go ahead, no issue. They see a Mercedes, wow, very sopan driver. You know, so that thing is there, like for people. One of those things.
Okay. So you want to turn heads? Definitely the Supra. All right, definitely the Supra. And ride comfort actually can be changed one lah, right? Ride comfort suspension you can change to adjustable, you know, tune it and all that. So yeah, I mean, if it's within your budget, the Supra has the most prestige, I would say. Mustang looks good.
Mustang actually.
No, I always, every time I see a Mustang, I'm like, wow, the car is beautiful. But cannot already, you know.
Cannot.
Yeah.
If I wasn't a car guy, I would love Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
What's your pick, Thomas? What's your pick?
Mustang turn hits lah. You'll get the Mustang if you want to turn hits lah. Finish.
Mustang lah.
Hey, damn good looking. Look at this.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, I cannot tahan the Mustang. Not because of the
Why?
looks. When you drive in town, the way it stops at the traffic light, the way it rolls, the way you just commute in the car is horrible. It's just the engineers don't tune the suspension and the gearbox properly. I just feel like cannot tahan.
It's not a sports car lah, Thomas.
No, it's not. No, I'm not talking about sports car. I'm talking about rolling in the city, stopping at the traffic light, turning, stopping. You know, the way it stops is like.
Thank you.
You know, nothing to do with sportiness. Forget the sportiness. It's just the way it moves in town. The Camry is like, wow, suddenly like, wow, so sophisticated.
But if you want to turn heads, right? Mustang is the one that does the job.
Yeah.
Turn non-petrol
Today,
heads lah.
today I see a
Non-petrol.
Supra, Bobby. I like, oh, Supra. I see a Mustang. Although it's corny, I like, oh, Mustang. Even me lah.
Okay.
One of those
Tell you
things.
what, I'll tell you what turns the most heads of all my cars I own, right? Okay. The Mini Classic turns heads like crazy. And
Yeah.
all people will talk to you, uncle lah. I went to the hotel, I parked at the valet there, they put my car over at the valet. They put right in front there, And then people come take pictures, chicks come talk to you, uncle talk to you, all the valet guys, the everyone will talk to you, okay? The Mini is the one that turns the most hits. Ridiculous amount of hits. Okay.
Okay.
My Spider, no one come talk to me. Only people like Bobby and Thana come talk to me only when I got the Spider.
Because they thought it's a monster.
Oh.
Okay. Quick one. This one. Now, first of all, most of the time we would answer XC90 T8. And to me, the XC90 T8 drives better than this generation X5. But given that your choice are both 7-year cars, I would recommend you to take the non-hybrid 35i. Because no matter how, your battery warranty only left 1 year. The XC90 is a superior car. It's more beautiful inside out, handling everything. But my worry is that the battery is already 7 years. And so if you go for the 35i, the N55 engine, it'll be easier to maintain and just keep the car running, another 8 or 7. I mean, given that you're buying a car of this age at this price, I'm guessing you might take a 7 or 9 year loan. So you don't want any surprises. Okay? Go for the X5. Yeah. Okay.
I concur with Bobby on this. Yeah.
I think
The
Thana would
XC90.
really have a lot of opinions about hybrid battery and inverters also.
I mean,
don't poke Thana. He got new haircut anyway.
But you see, I'm resilient. I can take it. I'm taking like a man,
Yes.
But the thing is this, Bobby is right. Hybrids are complicating, are difficult. If you think about the Asus hybrid, the warranty expired after 4 years. Within 2 years, there was a period of disaster. Then there were not mechanics in the market to repair aftermarket. The BMW right now is still just at the tip of the warranty end period. The guys doing the hybrid systems are not in Malaysia yet. They're not here yet. The market isn't here yet. Same thing with the Volvos. In, let's say, 3 or 4 years, can I get the hybrid? I'll say, yeah, get a hybrid Volvo, because then you can get people to fix it. Right now in Malaysia, there's no one out there fully qualified or not anyone who can do the hybrid systems after the warranty ends. So I wouldn't buy older hybrids like Volvos. Absolutely right, Robbie.
Yeah.
Don't. Jangan.
Okay. Let's untick this one. We solve this. Very quick one. Kia Rio is a very good car. Just buy. Just buy lah. No matter how, people talk about fuel efficiency and all that. It's a great car.
All right.
Not much power, but great car. Okay.
Well built.
Okay. This one, I think all of us would answer very easily. It's worth buying.
Yeah.
Modern cars are very, very reliable. You just and don't be afraid of all the warning lights. The warning lights in German cars, right? It's actually a very good. It tells you when things happen. Okay. I learned this from GMR, our extended warranty partner. Most people who drive their cars until the engine basically condemned, all right, are actually Japanese car owners. Those people who don't take care of their cars, who just drive and drive and drive and drive and drive, even though this is leaking, that is overheating, they don't put sensors into these cars to light up and let you know something wrong until your car breaks down. Until it breaks down. So when it breaks down, when they go and look at the car, oh dear, the gasket is burnt, the engine overheated, something serious has happened. Whereas in a German car, when your coolant tank is below certain level, it tells you the coolant level is low. All right. So to prevent the next thing, which is overheating, right? When they detect something, they ask you, they just tell you straight, engine malfunction, switch off now, don't drive, it's to protect your engine actually. So yes, it scares you if it is the first time, but it prevents your engine from being condemned. Whereas a lot of older Japanese cars, they don't put all this in. Breaks down, the breakdown came. So you have the impression that, hey, my car is it's running. It's just that it shakes more than it should. It's old car, right? Until it died. Yes, until. So just take note of all these things and then take care of it. They run really well down the road.
And for somebody who's repairing myself on older BMs, I find them they're very well built, put together. I mean, the more I learn about BMs, the way they put together, I'm just shocked at what they have put together back 20 odd years ago, how they built it. I'm just amazed at technology and they do it properly. I'm just superly amazed at sensors and all that. I'm like, wow, really?
Yeah.
It's crazy good,
And when people complain about things like, rattling plastics and all that, just remember, right, all these things like melting door handle, your creaking dashboard, these are not things that put you on flatbeds.
Okay.
And the question on keeping a BM more than 10 years, I wish I can get a loan for an E92 235i. So you can't get a loan, So it's the same thing. When your car is new, you're like, I want to buy now. A car old, like I wish I get a loan. So if you want to buy it now before you can't get a loan.
Just like the M5, right? Anyways,
you must buy now.
To YJLT, okay. The engine, watch out for the timing belt as well. Timing belt, right?
Yeah.
And also, I think this one is the core plugs also, I believe.
Yeah.
So pretty much that's it. I think those are the things you have to watch out. Learn a bit about the engine, but it's pretty much okay
Very easy to take care. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, this one I want to answer very quickly. Yes. I remember the first time when I talk to mechanics specifically on this topic, right? The first time I had this revelation was my mechanic telling me, hey, your Audi S4, your supercharger, do make sure you pump V-Power Racing maybe once a month. He tells me that to clean up the car. So it's like, hey, yeah. And then there was this time I was doing carbon cleaning, and the guys just straight up look at me and said, you always pump V-Power Racing. Why? Your engine is very clean. So that's the comment that I got. Okay. So there are many ways to clean up carbon. You don't have to pump V-Power Racing to clean carbon. You can use carbon cleaning stuff that pours into your fuel tank to clean as well. All right. So there are many ways. There are hydrogen ways of cleaning carbon. There's another way which is called walnut blasting. All right. There are many ways to clean carbon actually. So V-Power Racing is just one of the ways to do it, or V-Power for that matter. Okay.
I think the V-Power Racing is something you use on a consistent basis. Then all those are treatments. You put it as that treatment. So it's like your daily wash like that. You wash once a week.
But it's also very expensive now.
Racing too. I pump V-Power Racing in my Mini, and then I wrap the crap out of the car. Right? Italian it's how old school people clean their engines. That's how they do it.
I mean, if you dare, the old school guys, they actually pour water in your air intake. So
yes.
and that's why I do it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do it in a new car, lah.
No.
But yeah, it is something like it works. It works, like, now. So
The day I was
Yeah.
in at the Shell station, right? And then this thin little between the pump, I was pumping my Mini V Power Racing. Then the M4 came and pumped 95. I wanted to take a picture.
Hey, don't lah. When we all go and when we all do enduro in Thailand, we all pump around 95 also.
Yeah, man.
You have no choice, bro.
I still remember the first tank you come back and pump in Malaysia, right? The car totally feels different, right?
Yeah.
unless you drive a hybrid, in that case, you only pump when you come back to Malaysia. So
Yeah, Thailand's fuel quality is lower than ours, even though
Yeah.
it says around 95 as well. And they pay more, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Come. What other questions? Who
Yeah,
you
am I
are?
really?
This is
It's a
a
very
big-
big question, bro.
very
Yeah.
big, lah.
Very big question.
Coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't answer. Sorry.
Yeah lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Slim down your choices, then.
Mark Francis
helps.
already buy already. Then he someone ask some
Hey,
more.
idiot.
You're just looking for validation, lah. This one.
Don't it. Just put
He
it
just came
aside.
back from tinting, so yeah.
Mark Francis, I just want to say I wish you well, and I hope to hear your crazy V8 turbo, joining our drives. But I know you can afford. I know you can afford when the car breaks down.
His biggest problem with the car, Bobby, you know what? Not
Yes.
car's too quiet,
Oh, very easy, bro.
because it's like the stock exhaust is very quiet. So it's like, I must go get exhaust. It's too quiet.
You, by all means, it is a 4.5 V8. You have plenty of exhaust to make sound out of it. Okay, there's plenty of exhaust, and they sound incredible. Okay,
The 4.5
Bro,
V8,
Josiah has this car, and then when he first got it, right, then he asked me to drive, bro. Go down the highway, it's like,
madness.
yeah. Love
So
the car.
yeah, go for it.
I 3-cylinder.
It's 130 plus horsepower.
It is slower. It is slower on the road compared to paper.
It feels like an NA car, lah, like a 2.0 NA, lah, really. Yeah.
It's slower on
What's
the
that?
road. Yeah. No,
Thana.
Oh,
Is it slow on
okay.
paper?
Slower on paper.
No,
Slower on the
Thana
road.
says slower than paper.
Slower than
No,
paper.
he said on the road it's slower. Yeah. It seems slow on paper, but on the road it's even slower. It is one of those BMWs where you have to yield and let Honda Civics and Proton X50s pass by you on the highway lah. All right.
Yeah.
But for a daily, just use law, right?
Yeah.
And don't look at horsepower on paper and let it deter your determination. Look at all the Myvis out there, right?
Exactly.
What's their rated horsepower? What is their rated horsepower? They go everywhere terrorizing Porsche owners, Ferrari owners, all right?
Yeah.
So,
Or
so
E30s with Ecopia tires.
yeah, it's your determination, okay? So, this one, yes, you are right that if you are afraid of the maintenance, so, but it's a 2014, at least it is the last batch of the first gen Q7. So, and now Malaysia already has Euro 5 diesel. Stick to it, clean up your diesel engine, and rotate around a few Audi mechanics. Don't stick to one. and trust everything he say. Okay.
My advice is what to call any diesel car to get now, as Bobby said, the Euro 5 is there. But if possible, go and do a injector clean setup. It'll cost you like I think about 1,000 ringgit to do a full injector servicing. Then you're safe lah. The injector's the only issue lah, you know. And they fail.
Do it frequently lah. Basically, do it periodically. These things, you know, make sure the. I mean, put it this way lah. There are no cars that can't be fixed. All right. Only shitty mechanics. Malaysia has a lot of shitty mechanics. A lot. Unqualified mechanics, but they look you in the eye and then they say, "Trust me, bro. These cars are like that one. Don't trust him." Okay. So, yeah, that's all I want to say. Okay.
Yeah.
Too many shitty mechanics in Malaysia. Wow, this Gary got a lot of cars he want to buy out.
He's selling his Alpha.
No, this one he's asking on behalf of his brother.
Oh.
So
the Passat nicer to bring your family around lah. The 320i people will complain behind lah.
Yeah, lor. I mean,
I really like the Passat. I really like the
me
Passat
too.
actually. Yeah, very nice.
Me too. Me too. So
there's a sense of uncleness in the Passat.
I'm a F30 guy lah. To me, the F30 looks prettier.
Yeah. It is prettier. It is prettier, but the Passat is. I mean, if I don't know lah, his brother or what. If he's not a car guy, he just want a comfortable cruiser. Then the Passat is fantastic.
Buy Camry.
Yeah.
No,
but the Passat is.
I agree with you. Go Camry.
Okay, there's one factor in this situation.
Camry, 4-year-old Camry, where can you find 70k? Cannot find a 4-year-old Camry. Cannot. Passat will give you the kind of bang for buck lah. You know, it's like 4-year-old and 70k is like bargain way.
And you still have warranty. The one important element in the equation here is the warranty. You still have some warranty left.
Okay. All right. So, what is this? I mean, this question. I don't know, man. EVs. There's a novelty factor now. You look at Tesla; their resale value is fantastic, way. Freaking strong resale value of Tesla. People haven't realized the enormity of what they are facing when the battery runs its course. So in due time we'll see. But in China, let's talk about the world's most advanced EV market. Okay, in China, everybody's buying EVs, and EVs are everywhere. A lot of EV manufacturer. EV resale value is bad in China. Okay. Yeah, it's bad. Okay, so I cannot answer for Malaysia.
I would think that EVs are only the issue is the battery is the only depreciating asset, isn't it? The motor is brushless. It should last a long time. It's the battery that's got the diminishing with returns lah. So
yeah. Okay. So yeah. Come. What other questions? Hey, is it mine got problem or what? It's like the questions are not loading or what? What time is it now? 9:25. Okay, I'm it's not my problem. Okay. Any other questions that we didn't answer? Let's go through.
V40 T5 216 Drive E at 70k.
Okay, nego with the guy.
These cars, I think this car tuned, I think it's about 200 horsepower. It's more difficult to tune, but it's a 200 horsepower after tuning.
Hey, T5 already 250 horsepower. T5.
This is the 2.0, right, Bobby?
2-liter T5 is already 250 horsepower, I think.
Not 160,
No.
That's the order.
That's T4.
Yeah, that is T4. Yeah. T5 already 250 horsepower. Very powerful car. very inert steering. It has the kind of steering that would drive Thomas nuts. Thomas will rip the steering out and bash the car. It's even more front heavy than Audi. Okay, but it's a very comfortable car on highways. Not so comfortable over speed bumps, over rough surfaces and all that. That part, this car is quite weak. When you go past speed bumps, right? It does that. But on highway undulations, it's amazing. It's so nice. And 69,000 is you can buy, but you can nego also because maybe not many people are asking the person, and the person is just waiting there. So you just walk up there, 50. Open at 50, then see what the person nego. Maybe you will end up at 58, So, yeah, can buy. All right.
I hate the interior of this car. So the stupid dials.
Yeah. The old generation.
Actually, it's relatively good looking lah. It's relatively good looking. I give it that.
Good looking.
Yeah.
And
Oh yes.
Okay.
All right, and the rear seats are so tight.
So tiny. Non-existent rear space. Okay, Billy Chen, since we're on the topic of hatchbacks, let's help Billy here. Second-hand hot hatch, 150,000.
GTI.
GTI, hard
Yeah,
to.
Yeah, lor.
What else?
Golf
What
car
else?
at this price range, yeah, right?
MK7
Megane RS.
GTI.
Megane RS Mark III.
Mark III, where got?
120. You can get 120, 130 for facelifted, still can take loan. 2013.
Okay. Then I'll
Mark
go
IV is the
Megane.
one I had. The one I had was Mark IV. Then the Mark III is
I
the
see.
one Ryzen, that one. Yeah, can get. But that one to daily that car, you need more conviction. That one.
Conviction. Okay. So yeah, if you're okay with manual, by all means the Megane.
Yeah.
Okay, apa lagi? But Megane 30% down payment, 2-door.
Oh yeah. But what other hatchbacks? Not much choices really.
Nope.
GTI is really the king. Really, it's like hard to look.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to look away from a GTI. You have to consider
Provided
GTI.
you buy a 2019 BMW 1 Series, what's the price?
But it's not hot though.
It's not
Did they
hot,
bring the front wheel drive 1 Series here?
It's not. No. I'm talking about the rear wheel drive last batch 1.53 cylinder. The thing is, it's very new.
Is it a hot edge?
Oh, I have a brilliant suggestion. Mini Cooper 2 liter, Mini Cooper S.
Oh yeah. How come you never suggest A class? None of you suggest A class.
Because the first gen A class is shit. It's absolute shit. It's a shit car. Yeah, the first gen A class is bad. Okay.
It can be better.
Hey, 125i.
For real,
Look at the price. 78,000 only.
No lah, this guy is asking a very high price. Hey, they want 78K.
Bro, you see there's a love button there. So means Chi Young's been eyeing this car also.
Nice one, Chi Yang. Look forward to see you in it.
Chi Yang, contact that person, contact the Sabah one, ask them to send more pictures over here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure can ship the car over.
Can.
Chi Yang, this is a nice car for you, bro.
Wow.
This is I mean I think Chi Yang is helping Rachel to look for cars. I think this is brilliant way. 78K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contact him. Car over. Or we ask crazy Alex Wong to drive up and buy this car over and ship it over. Hey, this is a good buy.
Click. See more pictures.
Click.
Faster.
Click.
You want to show?
Wow. Okay, the interior. How's the interior? Hey, they got the
Wow,
they got
come
the
on,
upgraded
Regas
M Sport
Premium
rims, bro.
already. Legit way this
Upgraded M
dealer.
Sport rims.
Hey, someone from a legit dealer.
Hey, upgraded M Sport. Why the white screen? Hey, there's the bigger screen.
Sport
like-
gear.
Yeah.
Sport gear now.
Modified. Sport
Huh?
gear, yeah, sport gearbox. You got the sport ZF 8-speed, ZF Sport one. Okay.
This is the sport gearbox.
Chiang. Hey, M Sport. This is the upgraded rims. Chiang, bye.
Yeah, man. Hey. Harga macam Vios saja.
It's for
Hey,
Rachel lah.
Thomas get M2.
Yeah.
Con getting M5. Chiang get is 125i.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
2.5 ma got 2. Thomas get M2. 5. Con got M5. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just
You're trying to validate.
Hey, but get this, man.
Yeah, man. This is good.
yeah,
This is good
but the
stuff.
shipping cost is ship over only, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, if it's really legitly 45,000 kms, dude, this is a good deal, bro.
But I
I
think
would
this one,
daily
Regas, if it's really Regas Premium Sabah, this is confirm a legit dealer. This is the official.
Bro, I would daily
dealer.
this car, bro. I would daily this.
Sorry, Con, you're saying?
No, this is a legit dealer. Regas Premium. They are the official BMW dealership in KK.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Bro, this is a dailyable car, bro. I'll buy this and then I'll daily and trash it up Genting also.
Any car you buy, you crash up Genting lah, Thomas.
Yeah.
Don't say this
You
car.
buy a Velfire, you do the same thing. You buy a Velfire, you
Actually,
do
you're
the
right.
same thing.
You
Yeah.
30 kena also. Mini also kena also.
Yeah. I want to see the Bellfire up Genting. Santa Fe up Genting. I want to see XYD up Genting.
Santa Fe easy lah. The handling is good lah. That car.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to take my 155 this Saturday. I'm taking a 155 out of Genting. Yep.
Wow.
With just the
Okay.
driver's seat.
No lah, all the seats came back already lah, bro.
Mm.
Yeah. You install already ma. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
It's
just-
carpet.
I just want to, just to address this thing lah. Those people who like to pick on Proton, right? Well, you don't even have this, don't even have that. I mean, let's just think about it this way. Is it possible that Proton has a bunch of spare parts in a warehouse and they purposely don't want to take it out? It's impossible, ma. Is it possible that their partners in China has a bunch of spare parts in the warehouse and purposely don't want to ship it over? It's impossible, ma. The whole world is experiencing logistics, supply chain issues. So it's an issue that is affecting every single industry now. So I don't know why people just like to whack on Proton and all that. Yeah, definitely will face issues, but it's a legit issue that is facing the world. So I don't understand why people like to, as if it's something special that only Proton is facing. All right. Yeah. Just want to address that lah.
Agreed.
Bye.
I texted the dealer
Thomas,
already. Let's hope there's a reply. Then yeah, let's see.
Multipla, bro. Today I think today or yesterday I was driving home there. I saw a Sunday I was driving home from Kajang. Then I was reaching my home. Then behind me got one Multipla following me. I'm like, no, get out my vision. I was like, oh, then in front got jam. Then he's right behind me, the Multipla. So freaking ugly.
It's like the universe.
I'm like, what?
The universe is like playing a joke on you, right?
Yeah. I think I want to do if it's possible, I want to do a YouTube video. I buy a Multipla, and then I buy a bazooka, an RPG, and then I fire at the Multipla.
Bro, where do you want to find a bazooka? Multiple can buy. Where do you want to buy a bazooka?
Bro.
That's the only worthy upgrade for Multipla, to get it incinerated and destroyed. That's the worthy upgrade.
You're evil, man.
Bro.
Evil.
I thought you love it.
So ugly.
Yeah.
Why?
I was
Why
so
they
looking
build?
forward
Why
to.
they build something like this? It's so stupid. Look at that. It's so ugly.
Wait, where's Thana?
Thana, go and buy Multipla. Anyway, let's answer some
It's
questions.
so ugly. Okay. Let's go answer
Ben
questions.
said, okay, I've never owned a Range Rover, but I would love the idea of owning one. I always hear people talking about horrible reliability from non-owners. But
Yeah.
every time I met an owner, they always say they are great, they are fine, it's fantastic. So listen to owners, I think.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Okay. What other questions? Did we skip a lot? Or people just come in here just to listen?
A lot of people come in just to hang out, right?
Okay, I'll just pick
Okay,
this one. lah.
GLA 200 and CX30.
It's
Yes, answer
not
is
how
yes.
you feel. It's legit.
It's a fact.
This is legit. GLA 200 does not even have powered passenger seat.
The new one,
Yeah.
For the
Oh
first
my
time
God.
in my motoring career, I saw a passenger side door panel from Mercedes that just only has the door opener and the power window.
Ooh. Ouch. UNICEF spec.
Yeah,
UNICEF spec.
That's like Mercedes is like trying to wonder how much can we charge by giving the least to our customers.
But Mazda's interior quality, build quality is really getting better and better.
Oh
right?
yeah.
I hope they extend the high quality interior to the rear compartment also. Now they focus on the front compartment only. Go to the rear, right? You can see this is still Honda Toyota's competitor,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this one. 50,000 budget, a very good budget. You see, City Vios has exceptionally high resale value.
Yeah.
So that means your 50K on a City and Vios is actually older than something else that you may be able to pick. Okay. As a fresh grad, these are all easy to run, easy to maintain cars. But if you want something more out of it, in terms of instead of just owning a car, then like what we mentioned, the Clio GT is actually a very good buy. Okay, 40-something thousand, and it's considered a car guy's car. And then you join your community, you join us for enduro, come for Evo Club drives. Everybody will be over your car, and then you make friends with Ferrari owners, Lamborghini owners. The kind of circle that you may not have exposure to, given that you're a fresh grad. All right, and you may be mixing with your fresh grad friends. Oh, karaoke lo, talk about your boss lah and all that. But sometimes you buy a car guy car, you join car guy groups, right? Suddenly you expand your network, and it's quite interesting. I noticed like our group, right? We have a young fresh grad talking to a dato, who's like multi-million, and then they became friends. It's quite interesting, and expands your horizon. Okay, so if you're feeling a little bit courageous, you can try a Clio GT. They are not horribly unreliable. Or another choice, if you want to stick with Japanese, right, go for a Suzuki Swift. All right, low maintenance, just like a City and Vios, easy to run and all that, and the handling is amazing. All right, Suzuki Swifts are amazing cars. They are also car guy cars, and you can also join Evo Enduro with a Suzuki Swift. Okay.
Something more modern, Bobby. CRZ is also quite fun to drive.
Oh
Mm.
yes. But CRZ already bordering having that something that
Yeah, got
feel
something
already,
look, something look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got already.
What kind of hobby, when you were a fresh grad, you wish you had taken a risk and bought?
Yeah,
He did
put it
that, bro.
this way.
He did.
Put it this way. You drive your Suzuki Swift and then you just overtook 5 CRZ. You drive like mad at Uluyam. After that, there's a roadblock. You get past and then they get stopped. Yeah.
Hey, Kizashi,
Wow.
yeah.
Hisashi is worth buying, but you cannot get parts. You
Correct.
cannot get.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a car that is discontinued. You're bound to be in trouble if someone break your headlamp or tail lamp and
Yeah.
all that shit. You know, so if it's a pity, I mean, it's a nice car, but you cannot get parts. You just cannot get
Yeah.
anymore. All right. And there's no
So, Thana, what
enthusiasm.
happened? You disconnect?
But then, I had an issue with my internet, so now apparently Unify is fine. Earlier I had an issue. No, I
I
was
thought
saying that
we said you went to buy a multipler, is it?
no. The multiplier was something you and I were supposed to buy. We're supposed to buy the multiplier
Yeah.
and do it up and do a video, but it never came. Like no cheap multiplier
I
came about the sale. So I would
I
still
still
have to do it
remember
though.
that.
Yeah. No, I was thinking, when you were a fresh grad, what car you wish you had bought but you didn't buy and you regret? For me, it was 924. Came for sale for 20,000 ringgit. Like early 2000s, 20K, bro. And I was like, I want to buy. No, then I bought a Vira instead of a brand new Vira. But till today, like shit, if I had bought the 924, I tell you, lifelong of pain. But you know what? I had a 924 at the age, it's something else, like,
You had a Porsche.
regret.
Bro, Thana.
Yeah.
When my company was bought over in 2012, right?
Yeah.
Imagine I dump every cent into Bitcoin. I would have bought an aircraft carrier now, bro.
Well, not really, Bobby. You would have okay. If you had bought Bitcoin then, you make money, you withdraw, then you put more money in, then now you bankrupt already. So yeah, in that
Oh.
you
Hey, it's still 20,000 though. It's still 20,000 US dollar Bitcoin.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay, guys. So let's take another fresh grad question. But this guy has a budget of 500K.
Oh, Vela.
Who's the father, bro?
Bro,
The
you
picture is
cannot
there.
say that. Maybe his first job is damn fucking sorry. Is very like king you know?
Yeah.
Bro, the last guy the last question that I got from a 19-year-old, his budget is 700K. He PM me. He hasn't even finished studying yet. Then I was like, crypto? And I said, yeah. Anyway, you are a fresh grad. Why the hell you want a big SUV? 500K. Can we find a Ferrari with 500K?
No lah, bro,
I'm sure you
because Vela has that gangster rapper kind of feel, black color,
I
you
mean,
know.
provided he wants to have sex behind the car, lah. What's the point? I mean, it has a very huge foot, right? You
Buy
I
a
mean,
hotel room. It's nicer.
Wait, 500K cannot get California already.
Cannot.
Couldn't get
500K.
It's old You gotta go like
Cannot.
cannot.
This
The new ones are
generation
too much.
of G wagons they are extremely uncomfortable. They are very uncomfortable.
No. Out.
500K for me, it will be a AMG GT, but that's still a 570, 580 lah.
Can stretch one, can one, bro. AMG GT.
It's less than 20% stretch.
Yeah.
GT is about I guess you can nego lah.
Payments and boxes are just very common. I guess even outstanding, right? Ridiculously outstanding. AMG GT lah. They're 550,000, 560,000. They stick out. They're so handsome looking. So handsome. Really special, Yeah. Panamera, Mystic Mac is saying go Panamera, but I don't know. Panamera is like, I don't know, for fresh grad,
Yeah.
no. And then GTR, you want, then you're like, like what, Abenga, like gangster.
I mean, if you buy a Panamera or a Vela or a Cayenne, all this, right, you will look like you're driving your parents' car out,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we want to suggest you something that looks like it's your car, not you getting permission from your brother or your father, mother, and then you drive their car out, right? So yeah, that's my thoughts. 500K. What can we find you?
For me, it's MG lah.
Okay, the safe choice is a Cayman 718 lah. It's a safe choice, right? That would be
Yeah.
a safe. 718 Boxster Cayman will be an absolutely safe choice. I don't think 911 is possible too, but I think 718 will be there lah. Yeah.
I think 911 is a very good choice as well. A 991.
Yeah.
But again, depending if he likes that whole NA feel and stuff, I think, bro, Darshan, I think you should get a Boxster because the convertible, and it's, that whole convertible thing is just so cool, and it's not common. People like your friends might say, "Hey, yeah, why get convertible?" I mean, but that's the point, right? When chicks talk to you, it's like, "Oh, you drive a convertible, you're special, right?" Yeah, go for GTS, bro. GTS.
Holy
Boxster
shit!
S,
Yes.
Holy shit! Try and challenge my choice. Jiang, click, come. Try and challenge this. Come, Jiang. Come.
Whoa, really?
Oh, Bobby, I need to qualify this.
This one.
Hey, why is it not loading?
Yeah.
Okay.
This color a bit young, not very fresh grad lah, but look,
Yeah,
it's
it's a bit.
right?
It's for Bobby, you and me, Bobby. For us lah, it's not a fresh grad kind of car lah.
It's a 911 Targa. He can
Yeah.
go visit Thomas Heng, right? And get don't know, Gundam theme wrap.
Yeah, you can wrap. Yeah.
Or wrap big, I don't know, but no matter. Okay, the thing is this: you buy this car, right? You can drive it for 5 years, 8 years. You won't lose a single cent. Yeah, you won't lose money.
Bobby, you always said you wanted a new convertible there. I think this one is very suitable for Bobby Ang.
Yes, it is. If I didn't buy either the RS6 or the Aston, then I would definitely. I mean, I love the 911 Targa. Okay, if it's at this price point that time, right? I might have just bought it, but it wasn't. That time it was still, I think 800K or something like that. Okay, you think about this, everybody. Okay, the Boxsters, right now, the 981 Boxsters have stabilized at 300,000. 981 Boxsters, even those that already not, you almost can't get loan anymore. They will stabilize around this price. Let's say they stabilize around 280. Okay, around that. Now, if a Boxster is stabilizing at 300K, is it reasonable for a 911 to stabilize at 380,000? A 911 991, 380,000. If it's logic, then a 911 Cabrio is okay to stabilize at 450. If a 911 Cabrio is reasonable to stabilize at 450, right? Is a Targa too much to ask to stabilize at 500? The Targa will be there, 500K, and that's it.
And I guess in terms of the Porsche guys, this Targa is a very unique Targa lah.
Yes. So
with the whole
Thana,
back coming out,
It's still NA,
one of it.
right? It's
yes,
still NA.
Thana, if you buy
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
if you buy this Targa now, right, 540K, right, you buy, right, you can drive it for as long, it will be 500k. It will be there.
True.
It's gonna
It
be
has
No
something
question.
also the newer Targas don't have. It's an NA, naturally aspirated.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's gonna be there.
Also,
yeah,
much
I
earlier than
think
the normal.
the choices are there. I think the 911 Targa is a great choice. A bit more mature. I think the 718 Boxster is the safe choice, and I
But
think
it will
that
go down.
to toss in,
Correct.
you should look at an AMG GTS. I
Oh
think you
yeah,
should look at
definitely.
AMG GTS because that
But-
car is just handsome. It's like it's phallic, right? It's like your dick coming out like woo.
But it's not a roadster. It's not a roadster. It's a coupe. And the only way to enjoy that car is to squeeze power out of it. Which I'm worried for a fresh grad. You know? Yeah.
No lah, the car doesn't need to hard or you mean around corners? Yeah, it can.
Oh,
be.
the car is fidgety, bro. Bro,
Very
the car is
tail
Oh,
happy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's an
That car
animal.
is scary. That car is scary. It's scary. It's scarier than a C63, bro.
Yeah,
This
because you
cash
sit
buy
very
lah.
near to the rear axle, and then you feel
Mm.
the rotation a lot. Yeah.
See, you look at this R8 Spider. Tell me the Targa is not a bargain. You look at that. 400k. That is 500. So yeah, that Targa is a bargain. Anyone who's in the position to buy it, please buy it. I mean, I would love to buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not in position. I totally cannot afford. I don't think I can even afford a Camry now. All right. Yeah. See, someone just said 500k can only get a 997 Cabriolet Turbo. Yeah. Okay. No way I'm paying 500k for F430. They are worth like
Plus,
there are so
plus
many
repairing and getting on the road.
Yeah, so many transacted over the past 2 years are about 280, 270, 280, 270.
Now it's around 400, bro. Now it's around 400. Yeah.
Crazy. There's one guy who bought a F430 Spider for 270k last year. 270. What a bargain.
Okay.
Mustang is my answer.
Yep. Another question over here.
Yes.
Here, will respraying and Taiga affect its resale value? William, sometimes car dealers, they always do these things when they always say things like, oh, respray car value lower. All these things are usually from used car dealers, and sometimes they do it to get a better price from you, or sometimes they do it because they're protecting themselves, right?
Correct.
But if the car you respray to make it look better, you can arguably say it will go up in its value too. So it's nonsense, nonsense. Especially when you spray back the same color, and because it's a very it's a car that it's a sought after car. I don't think like I agree, Bobby and Con, but this whole thing, the respray change resale value is rubbish. It's rubbish. Yeah.
I think what's more important is when you go for very detailed PPI for car resale, they will check the thickness of your paint to see if any bondo or any damage, So I think if you get a proper paint done, they won't be very heavy bondo, heavy plaster. That's fine. Only when they do a very shitty job, all of plaster, that one is for sure your car will depreciate when you sell because they will paint.
If they find out about it,
but mainly they always say
people like custom now, Bobby, when you sell the
accident.
Yeah, people like custom now, when you buy and you sell, they're actually doing paint tests already now in certain cars. They are checking the thickness of the paint, so it's coming a norm day by day in Malaysia.
Custom do it just for show lah.
A lousy paint job that affects your resale value. A good paint job enhances your car's resale value.
Yes.
Especially for a car like a 535. All the normal day-to-day cars. Like Bobby wants to say, your supercars, yes, the original paint is what maintains a certain level of its value. But cars like a 535 are a good respray enhances value. But if you send to a 1005, those cheap tepi jalan punya respray, who do a terrible job, that's when your resale value koyak lah.
You know, this
Yeah.
funny. I met JT Cars, right? And then what's his name again? Shit, I forgot his name. But the boss he looked at my E30. Then asked me, where you spray your car? I said, PGLM Auto. Oh, you went for the most expensive spray, most expensive painter in town.
Oh yes.
He said this one got good value because the painter very good.
I now vouch for that, Thomas. I've seen your car in person. I'll vouch for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my car out for a while already. Anyways, my sugar mommy gave me budget of 1 million. I don't know whether this guy is serious. Let's assume he's serious. I don't know how to answer this question.
Fuck off lah. Don't waste other people's time.
Yeah. You can't
I
go
need
wrong
to get
either
a
way.
drink. I think my wife occupied. I need to get a drink.
Everything, including rubber bits and everything, it cost me up to 15K. Yep. Okay. Fresh grad question again. Any suggestions of budget 70K-ish SUV to fetch parent, comfort ride, easy maintenance? I got a car just for you, Ricky Ng. A Hyundai Santa Fe 2014-15. Diesel 2.2. Hey, challenge me on that. Okay, guys.
Wait, your one is, actually, I can't really say anything against the Santa Fe, but how old is your car?
2014 lah. There's a 2014 version.
2014.
Santa Fe 2.2.
Hmm.
Okay, what else would you go? Okay, 70,000. Fetch parent, comfort ride, easy maintenance.
The Santa Fe, honestly, is a good choice.
Yeah. As a fresh graduate, I think you want something a smaller form factor. But in that whole line of Hyundai and Korean cars, like a Tucson, for example, is way cheaper, $30,000. I think it's not too small, not too big. It looks sporty enough. Very easy to maintain. Small engine.
You will get a much newer example.
Tucson, what year? What year Tucson?
I would say at 70K, you should be able to get at least 2016. But I could be wrong. Let's find out.
I think like 40K can get what I call 215, but it's very cheap.
I'm looking at RAV Force. There's not a lot of RAV Force in the later ones.
No.
70K so hard to find, man. 70K should have plenty of choices.
A lot.
Right?
70K.
Yeah. So 214, 50K.
You can get 2017 on average.
216, 70K. You can say, yeah. Cheap lah.
What car?
No, I'm saying a Santa Fe or Tucson. I'll go for a Tucson lah because it's a bit smaller form factor for a fresh grad, easier to drive.
Hey, that's the same price as CX5,
216, 70K.
But what is near CX5?
Yeah. 2015, 70K.
I mean the first gen CX5, right?
Yeah, first gen CX5.
That's another reasonable choice. Yeah. I was thinking Kia Sportage, but I think no, this one. Yeah. Yep. I was thinking Mini Countryman, but then our generation not reliable. Yeah, CX5, bro. CX5.
So many of them running around. There's so many. So easy to service, maintain.
And you have
a selection of 2.5 some more.
You have a better selection of engines than the Tucson.
2.5. Nice. You get a 2.5.
Nice.
Powerful.
All right. So got few. I think CX5 is the safest choice, if you don't want any problems, everything. I think. Well, actually, the Hyundai's 2.0 also okay, right? I don't hear much problems from that. Yeah, it's the direct injection one
Reliable,
the
lor.
problem. The DDI. Yeah.
It's reliable, lor.
Okay, but yeah, you're right. Santa Fe is a bit too big, and yeah, quite big, quite big.
But
All
that
right,
being
what's
said,
next?
if anybody looking for a Santa Fe, Thomas one would be a good choice.
My dad's one is not a Santa Fe. My dad's one is a Sorento, and he had this and he still has a Santa Fe that is one gen before. It's the Inocommon. It's the Inocom batch one.
Ah,
And that one is so bad that we wouldn't sell the car because my dad one time was driving to Moa. He ran over a dead cow, so the car flew and came down and then hit something. The front axle cracked lah, and then the transfer case pecah lah. All this nonsense happened to the car.
wow.
It's still
Your dad
moving,
did a Night Rider.
but then that car probably had close to 500,000 miles already on the car. It's heavily abused. So that one is not for sale because I feel ashamed to even sell. But we have a Sorento, 2017 Sorento. After 18, 17. Yeah.
I found something perfect for your father.
Oh, yeah.
The well-kept
father?
Estimas.
Yeah.
This one has an integrated electric wheelchair.
Whose father?
Con's father is wheelchair bound.
My dad is
ah.
wheelchair bound. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this one, right? The
Yeah.
wheelchair can the whole thing can go into the car,
Holy.
So
Like a
when
motor
you stop
compo.
the car, the whole wheelchair can be lifted out and then deploy the wheels and then can jalan run.
No, the
Wow.
wheelchair is in the car, correct?
Yes. The seat is the
What
wheelchair.
you see there is
Yes.
a wheelchair. The whole thing
Yes.
comes down. So the
Yeah, the
wheelchair,
whole thing-
wheelchair becomes a comfortable couch.
Yeah. It will lift the whole thing out and then straight away can roll the wheelchair on.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah,
you go makan or whatever, right? It's so convenient.
People are doing this
When-
conversion
when I-
for the wheelchair. The conversion
Yeah.
itself is about 20K,
Yeah.
So
So if you want one that
This
is
matters.
young, there's another one. The next one that you click, right? That one can do loans some more. That one 130K 2013. Estima.
Oh, wow.
It's perfect, bro.
Ooh.
Right? And he
Actually,
can control the
it really
wheelchair
matters,
himself, bro. You can control the wheelchair yourself, you see?
Oh, nice.
yeah.
You
Like
can
motor
do
that's
compo,
right. Right.
motor
the
compo.
joystick. Look at the second picture or third picture, Chiang. There's a joystick there.
Bro, it's like a motor compo.
Yeah,
man.
The
Bro,
joystick.
you go to car meets, right? You sit on the chair and then you move around the car.
Fucking
Come
cool,
on.
right? Hey, this is good, You see, like
All you
10K.
peasants walk around. I will move on the electric chair. All you peasants.
Yeah. One thing I have to comment about the Japanese, they are damn good in doing these things.
This thing really matters, bro.
I've seen a sedan, Corolla sedan, with a well-kept seat on the front passenger seat. Basically, the whole front passenger seat can swivel out on a Corolla, bro. Japanese are damn king. And sometimes I wonder why the Europeans never bothered to design something like that. The Europeans.
Actually,
They
this
never
really
bothered.
matters, When my grandfather was in his last
Look at
few
the
years
first
of his
picture.
life.
Fuck, wait, Corolla. Corolla with a swivel out seat. Fucking epic, wait. This one. Right. Genius.
Wow,
The
so
Japanese.
cool.
But there's a company
Yeah.
Bobby in Malaysia who does the conversions.
Oh, okay.
I've seen them advertising, I was
That's
looking
nice.
at one point, for my mother-in-law, but yeah.
It's good to have
Yeah,
these.
these things are really matters. Yeah. When my grandfather was
Maybe.
wow.
Yes, Thomas.
Oh, no, my grandfather was reaching his last few years of his life, and then when we had the Estima, it was difficult to get him up and down the car, And if you do it every day or every 2 times a week, 3 times a week, it's tiring, So this thing really matters. Yeah, big difference.
Yeah.
And even for my grandfather, he will feel. Imagine if he's still around, he will feel more comfortable going out more often because
Yes.
some people, old people, they feel more comfortable and they feel like they trouble people less.
Yeah, they feel embarrassed when they trouble people around them, so they rather just stay home. They keep telling you, no lah, I don't want to go lah, no, I don't want to go. Actually, it's the inconvenience of it's about inconveniencing others, and they feel embarrassed about it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Any other questions we can look at?
Yeah, lor.
No, it's not the entry level supercar. Oh, what's that? Hi
No,
guys,
car
any
leather.
workshop recommend car leather?
So these are some questions we
to
had in
Con.
Evo Club.
Yeah,
Evo
man.
Club, yeah. So what
Come.
Chiang is showing on screen now? I'll just go for Con. Obviously, Con can do a good job in your deep clean.
Yes.
Yeah. So Chiang was
Okay.
showing on screen earlier. So guys, please come and join us on Evo Club FB page, and we're just putting some questions out people asked in the club itself, and we thought of this quick recap on this. This was a guy, Loa Bufong. He said his Jaguar ECU went wrong for no reason, 18,000 to replace, and this was a question about cars being thrown away after 10 years, and what are your thoughts on the matter? Will that happen in Malaysia? I don't think so. In Malaysia, will implement 10-year car rule.
I tell you, right before election, right, these things, people will raise these issues. And when they raise these issues, right, it creates fear and worry in the lower class, lower income class. And then closer to election, the politicians will come out and say, we cannot do this. We must take care of the poor people. And then the poor people say, I will vote for you. I tell you guys, these are all tactics. Don't fall for all these election tactics, all right? It won't stop. Every time near election, they will create racial tension. They will say stupid things. Let's say they say stupid things like, KL's flood should be turned into a tourism attraction. You think that person is dumb? He's not dumb. He will say dumb things so that people start scolding politicians. And then when they scold politicians, no matter how, it will spill into scolding the racial or religion background of that politician. That's what he wanted. Then he can turn to his group that he belonged to and tell everybody, see, they hate you. We can protect you. So these are all tactics. Don't fall for these tactics. If you're scolding politicians, just scold that person, his name. That's it. Don't touch religion. Don't touch racial. That's what they want you to do. Okay? Election
a lot of times
tactics.
they take out of context as well. They take out of context and make a headline in the paper. Chiang, next one. We got 3 questions here I think we're going to address. This is on the waiver. Should you put a booking now or don't really bother about waiting?
Yeah, it's lumped into your loan. So it may look like a big figure. So you always don't look at your total sum, you look at your down payment, which is fixed anyway. I mean, how much you want to pay your down payment, and then your monthly installment. That's it. This thing is an external thing. You cannot stop it. I mean, you try to save 6% and you quickly find a car to buy now. I remember one person saying that, Bobby, should I buy the GLC now since there's a 6% waiver? Let me guarantee you, you buy the GLC now, which is the old model, to save your 6%. When the new one arrives, you're going to lose more than 6%. Okay. So don't do this kind of thing. Yeah.
To add on this, yes, if you already know what car you want to buy, for example, like me, my dad, for example,
then you go ahead.
I want this. No, I want a Santa Fe. No need to take it lah. Or let's say like I want to buy my mom an XC40, right? I really know I want an XC40. Then just go for it, provided you know what car you want. Yeah.
Can I add, Thomas? Moreover, you guys don't want the facelift Santa Fe. You all want the current one.
Yeah.
You don't want the facelift.
the point is, don't take the SST waiver just because I can't, maybe like you don't like the car, but you take it because you save money. That is a great way
Wrong. Yes.
to buy a car and then regret. There's a formula for regret. Okay,
Yeah.
you gotta, if you save the SST and then you don't like the car, then buy for what, right? Or
Correct.
rather, you find the car that you love a bit later, but you buy it, you enjoy it for the 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years you own the car, right?
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Don't use this as a
Yeah. The LC500 is a great buy now. Yeah, we forgot to mention this. This car is also about around the 500K mark, right? This car now should be, right? The LC500. It's a fantastic car. 488K you can buy. 488. Yeah, it's a bargain. 500K. No, the road tax will not affect this car's value because this is a sports car or a supercar, and people are okay to pay this kind of road tax for this kind of
Super
car.
GT,
Yeah,
Super
it's a
GT.
super GT and it will hold its value pretty well from here onward. I don't see this car go to 300, 350 anytime soon. It will maintain here for quite a long time because of its rarity. Yeah.
and it's a Lexus.
Okay. So it's very easy to differentiate whether a high CC car has resale value or not, whether it has sound. All right. If it is a sedan with a big CC with no sound, like those old Mercedes S500, S600, those got no resale value. If it's in a sports car, that makes a nice grunt, sports car and all that, it most of the time they have good resale value.
Case in point, LS460 versus MT500.
Yeah.
Both Lexus. One makes sound. No?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Sports cars, GTs, they generally, after they go below 500, they are quite resilient from there onwards. Okay. What else? Anything else you guys want to ask? Dash cam, best brand, cheapest is 70 Maya. Bang for buck. Yeah, very, very good price. And they cost like what? They start from 300 plus ringgit and then they give you 4K, proper recording, very easy interface. And yeah. Okay.
Bobby, this one, I think, question for you. Is it worth it?
The new one already come to 460 horsepower or hasn't arrived yet, the 460 horsepower one.
I mean, that time you guys reviewed the XC790, you got the Polestar also, but
that time,
I think when you paid
the last time I drove the XC90, there was no, that car didn't have a Polestar upgrade.
Okay, my first XC90 has Polestar upgraded. So the difference that I felt can only be felt if you own the car for like at least 6 months. All right. If you test drive the car and then when you buy the car, you immediately added Polestar, I can tell you, it'll be very difficult for you to find the differences. It's a very minor bump in horsepower. And in the early generation, 2017, it actually improves the braking regeneration, brake feeling, and that's about it. It's very mild, very, very mild. So I would recommend you drive your XC90 for a longer period of time first, then only you top up to get the Polestar tune, because it's a very mild tune, super mild.
It's basically a software tune, right?
It's I mean, most turbocharged cars are software tuned.
Yeah, it's basically a stage one tune.
Yeah. I will call Polestar a stage 0.5 tune. It's so mild. It's very, very mild. because the engine is
But-
already highly tuned. The engine
Alright.
is already highly tuned when you got it.
I
So
mean, it's 320 horses.
yeah, stock
And
you
I guess
get.
the advice for anybody want to tune the cars, please drive your car sometime first. Even if it's an old car, buy a used car, you
Yeah.
want to tune the car. Unless you have experienced driving many cars, drive the car first for a couple of months, get to know the car, and tune the car. At least you feel good about it, like, you know.
There are other tunes out there, but Polestar is the only tune that doesn't affect your warranty. Okay, so you buy the car, you own the car, you drive it for at least 6 months first, 6 or 8 months even. Then when you tune it, you can feel it. If not, you cannot feel it at all versus your test drive. Okay,
Thomas, this is for you. I saw Uncle YS drove your car. So did you feel different about your car after Uncle YS drove it?
Not really. I feel differently about my driving skills. After the car performed as what it did, you know, it was, I drove quite a bit in it, so I know the capacity of the car. I did it on Gymkhana. We took it on Gymkhana on track, so I more or less know where the limits of the Spider is. But I was more like, you know, I see myself differently. The gap is very far.
actually, I watched that video, Thomas.
Yeah.
I think you can drive around that. I've seen you drive like that. So I know you're being very humble. I know you're very humble, but I watched that video. Is nothing out of your. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that you are a very accomplished driver, and I've seen you drive like that as well. And of course, Uncle YS is not going all out, right? But to me, I don't see a, like what you mentioned. There's a big gap, lah. I think you are like, lor.
Wow, you see that?
I've seen Thomas. I've seen Thomas taking. Seen Thomas taking any car he'll drive. You're always behind him, trying to chase up to him, lah. You know, whatever it is. So I think Thomas.
Of course, Uncle YS can do a lot of things that you don't know how to do, lah. Like sideways jump over a crest. Then the moment the car comes down, you can swing the car. You know, the kind of stuff. I'm very sure you don't even know shit how to do that, lah. Because he's a rally driver, right?
There are things he was also playing with the car a bit. He wasn't just all out gunning speed.
And it's his first time.
He's also playing. And then he would do things like he would go in the corner hot, brake hard, then he use the throttle to jab the car to rotate. He's playing with the car that much. So I think there are a lot of things he can do, lah. So there's a skill. It's not just in the speed. His skill is in the whole dynamics of the car, right?
Definitely.
The way he manipulate and read the car.
If you pass him the car for like 3 weeks, right? Then that will be a crazy Genting run video. That will be one crazy one. Uncle YS, I mean, rally drivers are a different breed. They are a different breed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Ivan Kong, all this Zenlo, all this Alex Wong.
All different breed, bro. Okay, let's take a look at some questions. All right. Mark 8 or G20 330i M Sport, which is more fun?
The perennial. How much is a MK8, guys?
212.
200.
Yeah.
212 or 207.
Whoa.
Thereabouts.
That would be quite surprised,
About
right?
the same as the Mark 6 GTI used to cost, amazingly.
Wow. Then
and the M Sport 22 is 300 plus, 290, right?
Yeah.
But it's I mean, okay lah. Facts. The G20 drives more fun.
Correct.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I think for an average driver, they will be able to extract more out of the GTI.
I agree. I totally agree.
The G20 has higher potential, but average drivers will make more use of the GTI.
Yes.
But the Mark 8 GTI, it's so easy to drive fast. Like when I'm driving up to Genting, I did my first ASMR, whatever. I just without any without any script, nothing. I just drive, right? And I found myself like, shit, I'm going really fast. I'm really, like, I'm going really fast, but the sensation in the car doesn't feel fast. And they have this thing called the VDS, Vehicle Dynamics something Manager, VDM.
Yeah.
Last time they have that to control the there's an E differential, right? It's an electronic differential. Now it controls the dampers as well. So when you lean, it will keep the car neutral around the corner. So it's a very weird sensation. You don't feel roll because the damper is hiding the rolls, and it's just you can go fast lah. Yeah, you can go fast easily. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I compare with that. Like, to me, it's like I'm at an age now that I want to feel that the car is going fast. I want to feel that it's pushing me and stuff. But I don't want to go fast. If possible, I want to go slower, and I feel the car going faster. And that's why I like a rear-wheel drive car. But you're right, the GTI will make you go faster. It's much more potent. So
we need a Suzuki Swift Sport.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Swift Sport, the Swift we drove that day, the Tesla 1.4, amazing, man.
Amazing. It's just amazing.
Amazing.
All right, Z4.
35i for me. But why is the 23i costing 30k more than the 35i? Doesn't make sense, eh?
It depends on which one you found, Lima. Right? So if you found a 35i, which is a cash buy, go for the 35i because it's worth more than that. So you snap it up, then next time it's worth more. Okay? The 23i is just, the person trying to sell at this price. But the 35i is definitely worth more. You just go for it.
23i is not worth that kind of money.
Even if it is, it's not the Z4 to go for in this era.
In this trio,
Okay.
All right. What else? Come.
S400H.
Hybrid. The hybrid.
What? The dealer said stay away from hybrid.
But he's selling, is it?
Even the dealers want to sell.
The guy selling the car. He said, don't buy. Can I buy this car? Don't buy the car, go away.
I mean,
it's a nice car to drive though.
Hey, for a hybrid, the S400 holds its value not bad,
No, but when it came out, it was way under. It was like very cheap. Remember, it came out like people like bought it out, sold out and stuff. So, I guess they compared the price you start with, lah.
Mr. Vikram, I mean, your car is still under warranty, right? Should be still under warranty. So no point tuning it now, provided there's no warranty. If there's no warranty, then you go for DNA tuning. Give you a very good tune. Yeah.
And I think the B58, right, you can safely extract quite close to 400 horses.
Even more than 400, no problem at the engine.
Let me check for you.
But
I think why you people laugh at you because you paid. I mean, the 8 Series is a Cabrio, is a GT. It's not a sports car, it's a GT. It's
exactly
meant for cruising down. 300 plus horsepower is ample enough to pull you up in the highway and cruise on the highway. So it's this whole horsepower thing, sorry it's BS sorry you should be happy that you can afford a car that gives you the GT feeling Cabrio. You
should be happy you can afford a car that does not need horsepower to justify its value.
Yes.
Yeah, you can tune it with DNA tuning, a very safe tune,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and it will easily get your car to like 400 plus horsepower.
So stage
And,
one is
there.
400 horsepower. stage
Holy.
On and then stage two, obviously it goes more, like, but that's just the stage one for
Stage one is enough
845.
lah.
Hey, this is good enough already. This is ngam ngam. Thana, how much is this? If you
Come and talk to Mike Yap, myself, for further details, because it depends on your engine and stuff, like,
okay.
and it's a 3-liter, so
No, the
Yeah.
Tucker is not bad, eh?
yeah,
I
it's a
think
good deal.
it should only cost what 3K plus 4.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, okay, 3-4K, and then
Yeah.
you get 400
You
horsepower.
upgrade yourself to an 850i.
Yeah,
Yeah.
provided you have a warranty from BMW lah. If you don't have a
So
warranty,
basically,
But I think Vikram is the dude that came for the
correct.
I think
Yeah.
the car was
Vikram.
bought from Chuyang one, yes.
Okay, Vikram, how's it like? Okay, if anybody says bad about this car, tell them you're driving a Supra. Then say, is Supra fast or not? So same engine, or more you want? Correct. So you are driving a Supra, I'm driving an 840i. So who's the So I think it's a very false fallacy to think about horsepower, like how it delivers, how smooth
Correct.
it is. When your car is awesome, man. So forget about them.
All right. So
What else is there?
make sure you don't tune the car until you get all the power, but then suddenly you make it so jerky and so like
So undrivable.
yeah.
if you like the S400, you go ahead, lor, right?
Correct.
But again, it's a hybrid lah, right? Okay. What other questions? Jaguar
XE 2.0.
Very nice handling. 100 plus K, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
Issue is that it's a Jaguar, lor.
It's
The engine actually
Land
is a
Rover
Ford
quality,
engine. It's a
unfortunately.
2.0 Ford engine.
Yeah.
So the engine actually is not bad.
Service,
so
you stay with Sysma. You go with Sysma. You're not wrong, lah. They know they are Jaguars. Okay, so you stay with Sysma. So yep.
They had an external warranty with Sysma, isn't it, Bobby? I remember you doing a video on it.
Yeah. So go with Sysma. All right. It's a very good handling car. The car drives beautifully. Beautiful handling. It reminds me of the E90. All right. It's very
the
nice.
gearbox tuning is lovely as well.
compact.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Last question of the day. It's very normal because LED headlamp cars have a breather, and then after rain there will be some condensation and things like that. It's very normal, provided you see an aquarium in there. Then it's not normal.
All right.
All right.
I want to answer a question here.
Okay.
Over here.
Yeah.
This guy asking for 1.7K. What does SGC 89 means for coating, warranty, maintenance? Nicholas, and this is what everyone's watching this video. Coating, anyone, the coating does not matter as much as who's installing the coating. That is what I'll say. Right, this period. Sure, there are more superior quality coatings. Some are lousy, some are good, some are bad. But in the hands of a lousy installer, they won't prepare the paint nicely. They don't paint correct nicely. Then you put the coating. What's the point, really? So I think 1.7K is a good price. Very cheap already, actually. But then you got to look at the whole thing. There's so many ways people can mess up putting a coating. I won't say lah, but really, you want the best person to do coating for your car, you go look at someone like Darren lah.
Man.
His team's craftsmanship level is like crazy, right? Expel also has their own in-house people doing the paint correction and installing coating. The guy who's leading the paint correction and coating all this, he used to be polishing Rolls Royces in Singapore, right? That's the kind of caliber of cars he polished.
Proper.
McLaren, Rolls Royce, cars with carbon. Those are these kind of things. Then you can talk to Ryzen as well. You know, what I'm trying to say is that what's more important is who's installing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Look for that first. Don't look at the coating product. Look at the installer. Okay. And if you actually get in the, I won't go to nitty gritty details. There's so many ways you can mess the coating up. There's so many ways you can do it. And yeah, that's it. And a very good telltale sign is this is not definitive, but a good telltale sign is if the person does it in one day, they probably don't want to go with that guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good telltale sign. There's too many steps. You wash the car, you paint correct. You have to remove all the oils on the car before you put on the coating, and then you wait for the coating to dry. Then you put a second coating. It's impossible to do it in one day. It's crazy. It's not possible. Just the curing time itself is really difficult. So yeah, look at the process. Look at the installer. Ask them. Let him explain to you their process. Then from there you can hear whether you're getting, you know. But in my recommendation, these are the 3 places that I recommend you to go and install your coating on. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I also learned that. Okay.
How long does it last, Thomas, coating?
What's that?
How long does that coating last? I mean, some people say like a couple of years warranty and stuff. How long do they last?
If I say 5 years, 6 years, I'll look if you live in Malaysian weather. You're bombarded with acid rain all the time, heat. You know, when the car heats up, you know, the paint will expand, the primer will expand, the metal expand like this. You know, the 2 years is like, if you take care of it damn well, maybe 2 years.
Correct.
Yeah. But realistically, I say 2 years, 1 year to 2 years lah. If you really don't care every day you don't wash all the, you know, then maybe it won't last that long 1 year lah.
You know what's funny? There are so many coating shops that say 10-year warranty, right?
Yeah.
And just think about this. You look at your shop lots around your taman. How many business last 10 years? The fucker won't be there.
Hey, you go to someone like Darren, right? He will just tell you 1 year, 2 year. Even he he will say 1, 2 year.
Yes.
Okay?
These are the
You go to someone like Ryson, he say 1, 2 year. Even they won't dare to say 5, 10 years. You say you want to go 5, 10 year warranty, you go there, you don't come to me.
Yeah. There's no such thing. Okay? No such thing.
Yeah.
All right. This
one.
one.
Question, right?
I would seriously hope people buy ISF lah. There are so many E46 M3s around.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whereas the ISF, right? Every time you see one, you hear one.
Bro, the way it sounds, bro.
Yes.
The way it sounds is like the car look like one thing. When the start to sound, is like another thing. It's like, oh, what the hell is this?
Amazing sound. So I ISF. All right. This one, quick one. F10 drives better, yes, but again, I have a soft spot for the W212, and the E400 is a very good engine as well. Yeah. So,
and of course, E400 can loan. I think 535 cannot really.
Yeah,
and there's no LCI. There's no 535 LCI.
But should he consider getting an M5?
You're right. I haven't seen the LCI on the road or on Muda. I never seen the LCI.
Came to Malaysia. They never came to Malaysia.
Bobby?
Yes.
Should he consider getting an M5 instead?
It's a different ball game, going into M5.
Yeah.
Totally different ball game.
The only one should talk about M5 is the one on the bottom right corner.
I see. Oh, this guy here, is it?
Yeah.
M5.
Because someone who's ready to pay 2K road tax is not someone who's ready to pay 8K road tax.
Yeah.
Right. And but if you get an M5, then of course, your road tax will be a very, very good value retainer. You put it that way, right? Because your car will be worth 180K, 170K forever. The car will be worth that money. So you buy either of these, right? They're gonna depreciate more than 8K per year.
True.
right? Apart from the 535 lah, 535 maybe
535
depends
now
on
is holding at 70, 80. The
Oh, really?
early back.
Wow.
it's holding there.
It's holding there. Whereas the non-53, the 523s and all, they are touching 50s already.
The 211 528 is at 50 odd K.
Correct. The 523 also same. 535 is 70, 80, maybe 75.
What a big gap, huh? Corner.
Because
What a big gap,
it's a pure question of the abundance. 535, they are probably.
It's like 2 or 3 years apart, but the price difference is so great. Wow.
Okay, this one for Thana.
I can't comment lah. I mean, I guess the only thing I can't comment on what is the price to pay lah, because my only recommendation is go to BMW premium selection and buy from them. You're fine. What the mileage doesn't matter. Buy for the period and you're secured. Like, I wouldn't care so much about the condition, because we go to Auto Bavaria, BMW, premium selection, no issue.
Okay, I found these people are really cheating on. On the title they put 330i. You click in is a 330e.
Yeah, a lot.
But honestly, for long-term ownership, I wouldn't get hybrid. It's more of a car you buy.
This is the 330i.
330i. As I said, buy 330i instead, because hybrid is a car you buy under warranty period. Under warranty period, it's fantastic. After that, provided certain cars you can buy, where it's people to prepare it, like, Berapa kau babi 330i?
No, this is a 330e lah. Cheating. I see the charge 26 km there. Okay, legit 330. Okay, then you save about 30,000. You buy a 2017 330i. About 130k, 130k, 330i 2017. Then it's a fantastic buy.
Yeah.
All right.
But not many of those in the market, because BMW only sold them for a very short period of time. Even the LCI 320i, right? People are now asking for 110, 120 already.
Interesting. The 2017 is cheaper.
Going on to this one, what is your pick for better driving experience, E46 or E90? First time buyer of BMW, so this is down your alley.
E90 lah. E90 is more well-rounded lah. E46,
E46 has the more electrical issues lah. I won't say raw, but
electrical issues. I heard that.
It's more of the small little warning signs here and there. E46 got more things to worry about, to sort out. I like the older or a bit newer E90, but E90 you can't go wrong lah. It's nice, comfortable drive. Go ahead. Quick one. SY Chang asked a question about tuning. Fork out more torque, horsepower doesn't exceed. Jerky to drive. I've never been on a DNA tuning car that was jerky to drive. All their cars tuned was smooth. It was nice. Dayton asked question. No weekly poison for corn. We did 3 times in the show. We have poison corn. We try to make it a 5 for M5. We'll keep the poison alive for corn. So all of you out there, please showing in. Type in corn buys M5.
On M5.
Corn buy M5.
Send your car on the wall.
What?
Suddenly, so many questions. Suddenly, boom.
When you say want to end, they all come in.
Okay. E93 Cabriolet, worth to buy? Oh yes.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
Yes.
Superb,
Yes.
beautiful.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, this one
Okay,
your
don't
girlfriend hardcore.
don't touch the Ford Focus
Wow.
or the 308.
This one you need to speak to Yikang. This one.
I think the 308 is a more how do I put this? A more stylish option. It doesn't look so
Yeah.
utilitarian like a Ford Focus, you know.
I
Ladies
am biased.
tend to like the 308 interior a lot. It's very stylish, it's beautiful, you know.
It drives more refined, Bobby, in my opinion.
More refined than the previous one, but it doesn't handle
But I get
like
why is it so good lah? Cause it's 65,000 only, bro.
yeah,
so
it's
cheap.
and
Ford Focus.
it's no longer problematic.
Mhm.
But of course, it's not a Corolla. Okay, it's never a Corolla. So amongst these two, I would suggest the Peugeot 308. The Ford Focus really looks, in terms
Okay lah,
of
this
look,
gen. And some
Spartan.
more this time, right? This one, right? They put the halogen reflector headlamps even for the top spec. They spec the lowest headlamp for even the top spec model.
308, yes. Go for 308.
But
the 308
I'm
looks
biased.
more like a sexy lingerie compared to the Ford Focus that looks like a pajamas, a set of pajamas. Ford Focus.
But
And not
I
to
would,
mention, the rear seat of the Ford Focus is almost unusable. It's so small. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
the
true.
the Peugeot is more stylish, it's prettier
And the
inside
rear seats
out.
of Ford Focus is like there's no space behind a stupid one. Yeah.
Wow, got panoramic
But,
roof some more.
but the Focus is the nicer car to drive lah.
Oh yes,
Just
yes,
to put
it is. It is.
But for your girlfriend, I mean, if your girlfriend
Yeah.
is not the driver, then never mind lah, right? Yeah.
Hey, but Peugeots are no slouch when it comes to
Yeah,
handling.
slouch,
They are no
yes.
slouch. Just that the Focus is slightly more superior only. The
Yeah,
Focus,
get
the
the
Peugeot,
308.
the Peugeot would eat the Honda Civic any day. You know, the handling department.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right.
Con N5, Con for N5, Con
Oh,
N5.
wow, so many.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring it in, guys. Bring it in.
Ooh. Do you fork out the remaining 15K lah? Then you tell your boss, or you tell your boss the 15K slowly deduct from you lor. Right? You tell him you want a 328i GT lah. Just 15K difference to a boss, it makes no difference. Your boss is willing to give you money to buy car. That means you are damn useful to him. You want him to pay 15K more is nothing one lah. Just tell him and justify your means, you know. Yeah, I think it's fine lah. Another 15K.
Oh, Con, look at that.
But
True or not?
I saw the listing. I saw that listing. It's only show the front and back of the car. So legit M5 or not also, I can't really tell.
Come go and see, Con.
Come on.
What? He doesn't like E60 lah. Con doesn't like E60.
Bro,
But
F10,
45
bro,
from E60 is,
See, at 45 it's interested already. At
What's
45.
that?
hey, 45K for an E60 M5 is quite a bargain. If it's real lah.
If it's real
so Con's going to sell one of his E39, and then he's going to buy the E60 M5, and then he's going to get an F10 M5. So he got E39, he has E60, and then he has an F10.
Wow. Con, then I'll buy you a old 5 series. I'll give you one as a gift, like, you know.
To complete the
E34, no?
right?
As long as your car is within 8 years of the car's manufacture date, you can still purchase Evo Club warranty, extended warranty.
Yeah.
Con V10 M5.
Then
go
DNA tuning also. Okay. All right. I think 2 hours 45 minutes already.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. And I think good night. What else should
Tired
we
already,
say? Nothing much, lah. Huh? Thank
Yeah.
you so much. And
See you guys
guys,
next week.
guys,
this weekend
Con
to
is
drive.
giving out a promo on his Evo
Oh.
Club car wash. Right, Con, you
Yeah.
want to tell people
So-
about it?
Yes. So this is a very limited time promo. My enduro package, they range from usually range from 600 to 1,200 ringgit per car, depending on your car size and body. But just for this week, I'm offering 1,200 ringgit for any 2 cars of any size. So you can bring 2 Kanchels, you can bring 2 Ferraris, or you can bring 2 Range Rovers. It's 1,002. The thinking behind this promo actually is not for you to bring 2 cars, but maybe for you and to chill a friend. 2 of you guys together come and bring your cars to do enduro tour. That's my thinking.
Oh, then they share the bill.
Correct.
Mm.
You just sign up for the promo now. You can redeem your wash anytime within this year.
1,200 for 2 cars.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
I want
the savings here, Con?
What?
What's the savings here?
Yeah.
How much are they?
Basically, if you send 2 Ferraris or 2 Range Rovers in, right, it's basically as good as buy one free one.
Okay.
Okay, I send my Alpha Sat in.
Can. Oh, one
Give him
more
a
thing.
challenge, Thomas. Give him a
Hey,
challenge.
He's given me quite a challenge with 155 already, you know.
Okay, Con, you want to remind people what does the enduro package entails?
Okay, the enduro package, of course, is a full exterior wash. We also do engine washing. We do leather shine. We do cockpit shine. We also we also clean areas that are usually left untouched. Areas like your door frames. We open your boot. We take out all your boot carpet, your spare tire, or we clean all that inside. Really use soap, brush. Depending on the condition of your car, we will take out we'll use our steam cleaner to steam clean some of the really tough stains on your interior as well, and also on your engine. And
The
plus,
seats-
finally, we top it off with an exterior clay bar and seal and shine treatment. And we also throw in an OBD reading to diagnose your engine as well.
What about the seats and all that? What do you do with them?
Leather shine. We put leather shine. We put our leather conditioner on the seats, as well as also the door trim inserts. Any surface that is leather, even let's say on your dashboard, on your seats, on your what, we put leather shine. Plastic surfaces, we put cockpit shine.
Do you remove the seats and all that?
No, because that one is a higher level package, but we can do that if the customer requests for it. That's an add-on charge. Because we don't offer that in the enduro package as standard, because not every customer wants us to remove their seats, but we can. And we have also experience removing electric seats as well. Because when you remove electric seats, especially in German cars, you can trigger error codes inside there. So we have the ability, because we have the OBD reader. We can, after we remove your seat, your electric seat, we reinstall it back, plug everything. We can go in and we can clear the error codes before we return the car back to you. So you won't get the airbag warning light on your dashboard, on your instrument cluster.
Yeah, one thing I must comment is when you go to a normal car wash that's not with a mechanic shop, people open the seats up. The seats, when they put back in, they must put Loctite, or they must put a certain torque settings for it to be proper. So obviously, Con is attached to Prestige, so they have all the support and technical know-how to open cars and how to put the seats back correctly. You know, so opening one thing, but putting back correctly is another thing. And I think the support you get from Prestige is a very big factor here,
Yeah. And there's also one more thing that I've taken up, and we have just come out of 2 years of lockdown, right? There have been a lot of cars that are stranded in condo basements, in condo parking lots. So this last week, I took in a Mercedes C200 compressor that was not started in 2 years, because the owner of this car is the daughter is helping the parents to sort out the parents' affairs, because the car was left unstarted for 2 years. The daughter contacted me, asked if we can get this car out. So I helped arrange for a tow truck to go and collect the car from the condo. Brought the car to the shop. Asked Prestige team to help change the battery. Amazingly, after 2 years, the car starts like normal with a new battery. So we clean it up, and now the car is back with the Prestige team, going through a full service. Changing all the oils, checking the rubber hoses, and once the Prestige team is done, we're going to take the car back, and we will basically finish up the job. Right now, we have done the basic cleaning work. We have cleaned the engine. When we open up,
look at the
mold. Moldy, bro. I tell you, Thomas, if you sit in that car, right, you will be sneezing blood, man. The seats and all was super moldy, and the smell was bad. So we cleaned all the mold out from the seats. Yeah. Thankfully, the car had no leaking and no pests inside, which was my biggest worry. And this experience showed me that this C-Class is very, very well built. Very well built. The car, after new battery, it started a bit rough in the engine, but the car now runs on its own power.
Any Mercedes that the bonnet can raise up 90 degrees are very well built.
Yeah.
The new ones cannot, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but this is my.
I have the C. I have the C43. Cannot go until
So this is my second car that I've dealt with this kind of scenario. Daughter calling us help to take their parents' car out, rescue their parents' car out of the condo. So I mean, if any of you guys, right, whose friends or whoever, if you know someone whose car has been stranded the last 2 years, 3 years in the condo because of the MCO, hit us a line. I think, and you do not know what to do with it, drop us a line. We can help you with that. I think that's a lot of these pandemic orphan cars that require rescue to get back on the road again.
All right. So guys, contact Con. So back to Jaren about the 328 GT. Then you just tell your boss, because it's only another 15K more for him. There's no concern at all. And in a way, after he depreciated the car's value to save tax, right? The car is worth more in terms of resale value than whatever SUV that you get for 75,000. Okay, just tell him that you will agree with that. Okay, because of the strong resale value of the 328i GT and the fact that he can deduct more tax of it. If I'm correct, Thana.
You are correct.
It's limited to 50K, but yeah, it's.
You got 50K capital allowance, right? On the
capital allowance line, no?
Yeah. And then the resale value of the 328i GT would definitely be stronger than any SUVs that he buy for like 75,000.
Agreed.
Okay. All right,
boss. You can chauffeur. You can use the car to chauffeur VIP sometimes or something lah.
Yeah. Just tell him, or if not, ask him to come see me. Okay, I'll brainwash him. Whatever boss,
guys.
I don't care. Whatever Tan Sri Dato, I can brainwash. Okay. All right. Okay. Good night, guys. Good night. Thank you so much.
Good night, guys. See you.
Have a great week ahead, everybody.
Sorry.
Bye.
Damn late really for me.